left behind. Tomorrow's a gift, so I'll make it mine. It's thick in the air, it creeps down my spine. And there's nowhere I'd rather be than in the stir the echoes under the ages. Stories of greatness, and I'll never let go till I'm in the pages. Yeah, I'm gonna chase it. I wanna be right there with the heart of a warrior. Right there where the pride and glory are. Time's come now. I wanna be right there in the mind of the fear. Right there when the end is near. Time's come now. Bring me the fire, bring me the war. Give me the ones I came for.
Up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new era in Overdrive. Welcome to Glory. I am your host, once again, the PNG of Power, Mr. Elias Storm. And with me today is the one, the only, the manager of champions, my good friend, Stanley Brewer. Stanley, how are you tonight?
I mean, listen, it's been 2 weeks since we defied all expectations at OCW Defiance. I still have goosebumps. So much happened, so much we have to go over. But I tell you, after that break, I am ready to get back to doing what we do best, and that's providing some damn good professional wrestling. How about you?
Absolutely. Again, defied all expectations. We saw some new champions crowned, some champions retained. I, for one, am super excited to see the new landscape that is Glory.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm more excited about my brand, the better brand, the orange brand. But of course, I mean, you talk about new eras, you have to look at some of the shifts that we saw at Defiance. Something stayed the same, of course. International champion Shinsuke Nakamura retained his title over Cedric Alexander, and Malachi Black retained the U.S. Championship over House Open winner John Morrison. But both world titles, both the Galactic Championship and the Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship changing hands. How about Otis? He's come so far. It started with a match against AJ Styles before he knew it, going up against the likes of Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole, and of course defeating Okada and Cole in the main event to capture the Overdrive World Heavyweight Championship. What do you see for the biggest champion in the world going forward?
Sky's the limit, man. I for one, am very impressed with what Otis was able to accomplish, 2 weeks ago, and I expect absolutely nothing but great things from the new world champion.
Yes, sir. But now, as always, we got 6 matches on tap for tonight's episode of Glory. Why don't you run them down for us?
Okay, so we've got a international championship match to open the show. Again, the workhorse title being the title that everyone is striving to go for. We have the second ever international champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, defending against a man he knows extremely well, Finn Balor, with recently acquired Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day joining his corner. Finn Balor tweeted earlier this week that Dom will be taking his spot as the other half of the Judgment Day tag team as he moves on to the singles division to become the first ever Triple Crown champion in the history of Overdrive. And that starts tonight with the International Championship.
Well, he must have blocked me on Twitter because I certainly as hell didn't see that tweet.
Yeah, no, the requirement for all of my superstars is to block the white brand.
That's some bullshit, but I feel it. Anyways.
Right. Next up, we've got a glorious women's showcase. Obviously, Cora Jade was unsuccessful in that matchup with Becky Lynch, so the women's division is biting at the bits to prove that they are next in line. So we got Liv Morgan, Mandy Rose, and Shayna Baszler tying it up in that final chapter prologue. God, your jokes are annoying. Next up, the rivalry between the Bloodline and the New Day continues as Kofi Kingston goes one-on-one with Jimmy Uso with their respective tag team partners in their corner. Can Xavier Woods or main event Jay Uso make the difference? After that, we've got a good old-fashioned tag team title match. The Young Bloods and the Creeds were able to successfully capture those tag team titles in an absolutely phenomenal Hell in a Cell match.
Wait, hold on. This isn't the tag title match. You realize this, right? This is FTR versus Legado.
Yeah. And that's just a classic tag team title match because we have new tag team champions and the tag title scene has changed. That's what I was saying, sir.
Didn't sound like it to me, but continue.
Like I was saying, we have a classic tag team match because new tag team champions were crowned in a phenomenal Hell in a Cell match. We've got FTR taking on Legado del Fantasma, looking to move up in the rankings. We've also got another big men slapping meat match. Keith Lee with Ricochet in his corner will be taking on Miro after that phenomenal win in that Monsters Ball match. And in our main event, we've got the new Glorious Women's Tag Team Champions in Asuka and Charlotte Flair, the Odd Couple, taking on, honestly, my favorite team that's come out of the Blind Eliminator Tournament, and that is the Player Haters, Jamie Hayter and Dakota Kai. Ladies and gentlemen, tag team wrestling at its finest, women's wrestling at its finest, championship action in the main event.
And listen, I'm just letting you know that no matter who walks out with those titles tonight, Pride's coming for you. Pride's coming to you. We got something cooking, and eventually we are going to bring competitors to your brand on your turf, and we're going to take those belts away from you. Because remember, the tag team belts go between both Glory and Pride, and those belts will be in possession of the Orange brand soon enough. I can guarantee you that.
We shall see, but with that being said, let's get into tonight's action.
Yes,
we're opening
sir.
up with International Rules.
And of course, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's been undefeated in any match involving the international title. Of course, defeating Cedric Alexander. He's beaten him twice now. And somewhere along the way, defeating Mustafa Ali, who's also had a number of chances at the international title. Also, hello Emily, welcome to chat. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to your first ever OCW show. I'm being told that Elias has to enter the portal for a moment. Therefore, it'll be a solo show. I will try my best not to shit all over Elias's brand. But now, Finn Balor, so as Elias was explaining, Finn Balor is now trying to cut it as a singles competitor. This is his first singles match in OCW. Of course, he and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day winning the glorious tag team championships at Wrestle Mayhem, carried them all the way to Defiance, where they faced off against the Creed brothers in a Hell in a Cell match. The Creed brothers were the last remaining part of the youth movement that had a chance to win that night. And in a great match, which included full cage dives, Damian Priest fell to the top. The Creed brothers took the championships off of Judgment Day. And so while Priest regroups, Finn Balor is going for singles gold. And as Elias was explaining before he had to enter the portal, a little bit of history between Shinsuke and Finn. Of course, Finn's been all over the world, a very, very well-traveled wrestler, and trying to become, as he mentioned, the first ever Triple Crown winner in OCW. But the thing is, we haven't even had one person win 2 titles yet. Shayna Baszler had an opportunity, but she lost her women's championship a number of weeks ago and fell in the original Tag Team Blind Eliminator Tournament. And Finn Balor taking a little bit too long and costing us money, so therefore we're going to hit the fast forward button on that. And, are we going to bring him out here? Okay, good. These motherfuckers keep wasting my time and money. All of our money goes towards the stars. We don't have money for anything else. That's why I'm on a goddamn screen. But anyway, here comes Shinsuke Nakamura, undefeated in singles action in OCW. A number of weeks ago, he qualified for the International Championship, winning in a glorious showcase match against Josh Alexander and Keith Lee, who will be competing later tonight. Shinsuke then managed to beat Cedric Alexander, who many believed was going to hold the international title for a long time. Cedric, of course, got his rematch 2 weeks ago at Defiance, but Shinsuke winning 2-1. And of course, a reminder for everybody, the OCW Nebula, who's brand new, all international title matches are 2 out of 3 falls. Now, it's part of Elias' initiative to absolutely overwork his workers, something I absolutely do not agree with, which is why anybody feeling oppressed in this brand should come over to the Orange brand, which will be airing later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing all the talking, but these two guys don't have to do any talking. They're going to let their fist, feet, and whatever suplexes they have to pull out speak for themselves. Can we get the lights back on in here, please? You turned them on to turn them back off again. Do you guys not know how much it costs to run power through this place? Of course, the international title has kicked off a number of matches here on Glory. Of course, one of the few 5-star matches in Overdrive comes from an international title match, that 3-way at Wrestle Mayhem. And of course, shouts out to our ring announcer, Ryan, whose mother drives us to work every single day. And Finn Balor, he lost gold just 2 weeks ago. Can he reclaim the purple and gold right here? And Shinsuke, of course, the artist, he is an absolutely fearless man. He has not blinked. He did not blink that entire time Ryan was saying his name. This man is absolutely focused. Look at that voodoo powers. He has the belt hanging over his shoulders. That's just the kind of aura that you have to be a champion here in OCW. And of course, this could be the last time Shinsuke sees that belt. And for Finn, he might be seeing that belt a little bit later on. Who will come out victorious? As we always say here in OCW, time will tell from bell to bell. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for your patience over these last 2 weeks. We are beyond excited to be back, and oh my god, Finn Balor tried to chest Shinsuke, and Shinsuke decided to take Finn to school. Shinsuke immediately laying on the kicks. The international champion feeling himself. And of course, Dominic Mysterio, this is his first appearance in OCW. Keep in mind, though, that the Orange brand, my brand, Overdrive Pride, has the exclusive rights to one Rhea Ripley. So as of right now, Judgment Day is absolutely incomplete here in Overdrive. And Shinsuke Nakamura has completely halted any momentum that Finn has had. A right elbow, and Finn's already down. Of course, Shinsuke, known as the King of Strong Style. Of course, his Kinshasa kicks and his absolutely wicked knees have gotten him many, many pinfalls. And the international champion, he's going up, and it decides against it. Which, given it's 2 out of 3 falls, that might have been the smart move, all things considered. But now Finn using the hesitancy of Shinsuke to his advantage. Now Finn's back up, so is Shinsuke. And Shinsuke, oh, he's not happy. Suplex of his own. Oh! Drops him on his face. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the Trojan Wrestling Center, home of Overdrive Glory. Of course, it's not nearly as good as the OCW Theater, home of Overdrive Pride. But hey, you know, secondary shows, get the secondary venues and all that. Now Finn's going to send Shinsuke back into the ring. Of course, Finn Balor possesses one of the best moves in all of OCW in his arsenal. The best arm drag ever. That arm drag good enough to put away the New Day a few weeks back. And the first cover attempt, and Finn's going to kick out at 1. Of course, these two have wrestled each other immensely in Japan. Of course, in Japan, Finn Balor known as Prince Devitt. And Finn now was holding on to that ankle, and obviously Shinsuke, again, a hard hitter. What's Shin thinking here? Oh! Falcon Arrow! Cover! 1, 2. Wow, nobody kicks out the Falcon Arrow, but Finn Balor just did. Oh! Oh! Shinsuke! First cover! 1, 2, 3. 1-0 Shinsuke. Needs one more pin to seal it. Shinsuke busting out one of his finishers, but Finn Balor with the fighting spirit, he's immediately back up. And, oh, thought Finn was maybe thinking Scorpion Death Drop there. Of course, maybe I've just been watching too many Sting matches. Here's the cover. And Balor trying to steal a pin, doesn't quite get it. Now Shinsuke, maybe he's thinking about rolling out the ring. That might have been the smart choice, and Finn Balor is going to make that choice for him. Of course, Balor could be thinking count out here. Countouts do count as pinfalls in international matches. And oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm watching the Phillies. The Phillies just went up 8-2. Let's go, baby! Was that was Trey, wasn't it? That was Trey. Hell yeah. So anyways, back to whatever this match is, and referee the count of 5, and Shinsuke's going to throw him back in. Uh-oh, now Shinsuke's going top rope again. Will he hesitate? Yes, he does. Uh-oh. Oh, Finn. Finn might have been thinking about that arm drag. A sling blade. Drop kick to the face. This could be Balor's opportunity. What's he thinking here? Oh, Balor, what a nice DDT. You might want to check on Shinsuke's forehead. He might be bleeding like Moxley. Oh, and Shinsuke. Oh, that DDT might have done some brain damage. He whiffed on that punch. Finn possibly imitating Otis with the world's strongest slam. Ooh. Oh, Shinsuke slips out of it. Goes to the back of the neck, misses. Balor now with his own punch to the back of the neck. And now a chop block, and ooh, Finn Balor playing the long game with Shinsuke. And Balor might be in position for a coup de grace here if he thinks about it. Not going for it yet. What a suplex. Oh, but Shin's back up. Shin's back up. But another DDT! Finn Balor fighting like he really wants that championship, but of course he's already backed into a corner. Delayed suplex, and that could be enough. Oh, Balor's gonna make it enough. To the top rope, coup de grace! Cover by Balor to even it up. It is 1-1.
What a moment to come back to, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I had to be on the phone with a potential new signee. We're asked for a little bit too much money, so the conversation had to go for a little bit.
Of course, even when we're on the clock, we're still conducting business. Now, you've missed a heck of a match so far. So, it was all Shinsuke at first, right? You know, Shinsuke got the first pinfall. But since then, it's been all Finn Balor. Balor just been chopping Shinsuke down any way he can, beating him down physically. And with the delayed suplex, and two DDTs, and a coup de grace, Finn Balor's taken over. And now, if he can keep Shinsuke out of the ring, which he doesn't do, he would have been about 4 seconds away. Oh, wait a second. A second coup de grace. No, an elbow drop, and he misses.
And again, those high-risk maneuvers have a lot of risk involved. It's in the name. Hopefully Balor, it doesn't cost him in the long run. But, I mean, it's back and forth, as you said so far. At least from what I've come back to see and witness. Shinsuke taunting, which is a terrible idea here in Overdrive.
Wait a minute, though. Shinsuke just hit the arm drag. Of course, Finn Balor in possession of the best arm drag ever. Shinsuke, though, not capitalizing on that. Referee almost got in the way right there.
Man, again, you need to go ahead and move the 9. I know you said we were on 7 not too long ago.
I want to move by Balor. And could Balor be thinking coup de grace? Now you talk about the high risk. Balor, coup de grace on his stick, on Shinsuke's stick. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Finn Balor's the new champion.
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Finn Balor has taken the steps to deliver on said promise. Finn Balor is the first person in the history of Overdrive to capture a second title.
Wow! Finn Balor, coup de grace to the dick and balls. And just like that, that is how you open up OCW programming right there. I hate it had to be on this brand, but you know what? Solid match. Finn Balor, your new international champion. And even though you're only here for the last half of it, close match. What are your thoughts on Shinsuke's reign?
I honestly, not big of a fan as I was for Cedric, obviously, but Shinsuke, once again, absolutely upholding the standard of what it means to be a workhorse champion with a workhorse rate. Obviously, the International Championship is the championship when it comes to the mid card, and I, for one, cannot be more happy that he was able to continue the legacy of this championship. And I'm excited to see what Finn Balor and Judgment Day, by proxy,
Now,
have in mind for this championship.
and of course, Damian Priest wrestling this week with Dom Mysterio looking to take his place as his tag team partner. But I was mentioning a little something that Rhea Ripley remains the one straggler, the one person at Judgment Day not on your brand. And I'm just gonna say, check your inbox in the coming days. We might be able to do a little business.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's gonna have to be big business though.
Oh, big business indeed. I mean, who knows? We'll see. I mean, she was the top draft pick. I mean, we'll see what I can do.
But anyways, this next match, this is an interesting one to say the least. Just considering who all's in it. This next match is between three people who are just trying to find some honest to God momentum here in OCW.
No, absolutely. Obviously, Mandy hasn't had the best of luck in showcase matches in particular. Shayna having a absolutely phenomenal bout with our women's champion Becky Lynch, but coming up just short. And Liv Morgan's kind of been floating by the wayside since she signed with the company to compete in the Blonde Eliminator tournament.
Well, this is Liv Morgan's. I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, except not sorry. So this is Liv Morgan's second ever match. She and Cora Jade were a tag team together in the first round of the first ever Women's Blind Eliminator tag tournament, and they got bounced pretty quickly. Now Cora Jade, of course, a couple of weeks ago, managed to clinch a #1 contender's victory. One of the people in that match was Mandy Rose, and of course Cora took Becky to the limit at Defiance, but the man proved to be too much. And then of course Mandy, she teamed with, let me see,
Bianca.
So she teamed with Bianca, and she also got bounced in the first round. So again, this is a match where it's three women who are extremely talented, but just have not been able to get momentum. And of course, in OCW, momentum is the name of the game.
No, absolutely. Obviously, Shayna is the only person in this match who was able to make it out of the first round of the Blind Eliminator tournament. And I mean, that bit of extra oomph definitely goes to showing her resume. But again, none of these women have truly made their mark yet here in Overdrive. All three of these women, in my opinion, are women who are brutally underutilized outside of their work in NXT. Obviously, Liv is the only one of the three to win singles gold on the main roster, cashing in that Money in the Bank contract. But we all know how that title reign went.
Ronda Rousey was involved, so it went fucking horribly.
Yeah, know how that goes. But with that being said, I am very excited for this match for a lot of reasons, and I think this is, believe it or not, Mandy Rose's opportunity to take the next step and try and recreate some of the success that she and Toxic Attraction saw in NXT Black and Gold in the dying days before it transitioned into 2.0, where they steamrolled the competition for a significant number of months.
Now, if you want my favorite in this match, I'm honestly going with the Queen of Spades right here, Shayna Baszler. Because remember, she and Mia Yim, they upset Jordynne Grace and Becky Lynch in the first round of the tag title eliminator. And of course, Shayna, I believe, losing to Becky 6-4 in that Iron Man match, almost mounting an incredible comeback, but falling just short. I think that this is Baszler's match, and with a little bit of momentum on her side, I don't think there's anything that the Queen of Spades cannot do.
No, absolutely not. And I think that just goes to show who Shayna is as a performer, But this match isn't a one-on-one match, it's a triple threat. And with that being said, anything can happen.
And looking at the chat, it seems that Liv Morgan is actually the favorite here. Now, Emily in chat's pointing out something interesting. She says Liv's gear is giving Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3 vibes. Do you see that? Or have you played Baldur's Gate 3?
Not yet, unfortunately, but it's definitely on the list of video games to acquire, and then absolutely no life.
That's gonna be me when Spider-Man comes out in a few days. Anyway, we are underway, and Shayna, most proactive. Oh, a Scorpion Death Drop to the knee. That's not what it is, but that's what it is now. Now Liv Morgan, she's trying to do something. Mandy's going to interrupt her. Nice suplex on the former NXT Women's Champion. And, oh, Shayna. Ooh, Shayna's already working on that leg. Of course, Shayna, the submissions wizard. Oh, and a knee to the face.
Oh, what a knee. Okay, Shayna, again, taunting is never the move here. Showboating and Overdrive almost never pays off.
I want to say it's like a 97% of the time when you taunt, you get screwed over. You know,
it's like it's a staple. Like, it's not even a trope anymore. It's a literal staple of this company.
I mean, honestly, the way I see it, right, is that everybody here is fighting for TV time, and Shayna's got a baseball bat, and I guess she doesn't like baseball. Of course, playoff baseball on right now. And Shayna just kind of watching on. What a driver by Mandy. Oh, and Liv planning her. Oh, drop kick by Liv.
Drop kick by Morgan.
And what's Liv thinking?
Neck breaker there.
I don't know if I neck breaker, but Shayna's going to clothesline the absolute hell out of her. Shouts out to JBL, and see the fan out there on the OCW Nebula with the Queen of Spades. And whoa, how about a tag maneuver? Teaming up on poor Liv Morgan and friends immediately turning into bitter enemies. Morgan, though.
Springboard into the Rana. Good old-fashioned helicopter fun there. Surprisingly enough, that's one of the few times we've seen tag team maneuvers, and not only in a triple threat, but just in the company in general. It's really weird that we have all these tag matches, and yet we don't see a lot of tag maneuvers. I don't know if it's just everybody feels they deserve to be a single star, or if they forgot how tag team wrestling works. But
well, no. When it comes to pinfalls, everybody remembers how tag team wrestling works. Then.
Oh yeah, God forbid.
God forbid we can't go without. We can't go one pinfall. Like this is like I want to do 2 out of 3 falls matches, but we'd be here for 5 hours.
Yeah,
like we cannot do that right now.
Yeah, let's stick to good old international rules singles matches, ladies and gentlemen. No need to have God forbid we do an elimination match. Survivor Series is going to be hell.
Well, at least in Survivor Series we're going to be doing war games, so it'll at least be entertaining.
Oh yeah, true. Spoiler alert, by the way.
And Baszler getting planted on that concrete. Now Morgan, absolutely eating it.
Yep.
And Baszler going for that leg again. She's
working the leg there.
She targeted that leg at the beginning of the match. Liv Morgan, maybe smartly, just kind of taking it easy. Some time to rest. Mandy Rose gets worn down, and there's no count out, so they can just stay out here for as long as they want. And ooh, Baszler into the steps. And now
Liv
Morgan
running back in the ring. I don't know why there's no count to break here.
Well, because it's triple threat.
I mean, but both women are on the outside.
It's triple threat. No disqualifications, no countouts.
Yeah, but so why did she run back into the ring and then immediately come back out?
She felt like it. I don't know. She's your wrestler. Well, you think I have all the answers on your brand?
I don't know what you want. You out here simping for Liv Morgan defending the bullshit.
I ain't simping for nobody. I'm simping for Shayna, if anything.
I strongly disagree here. I find it weird that you immediately was like, well, it's a triple threat. And I obviously know.
I was stating what the fucking match is. Meanwhile, as we're arguing, Shayna's taking over. Oh, but Liv tossing Shayna. Liv trying to keep that momentum going. And that baseball bat.
Tying it up with Rose. Ooh.
Oh, dropkick to the side of the head.
Dropkick to the side of the face there.
Well,
definitely can't be good for Mandy's beauty routine.
Listen, you say I'm sipping for Liv Morgan. No, chat's the one sipping for Liv Morgan, all right? Speaking of, Morgan back in the ring, and looks like a modified spear by Rose. Now she's going after Morgan. And Shayna's just going to look for weapons. And another drop kick.
Another drop kick.
I'm surprised Mandy Rose is still standing. And that cover's not going to last for long.
Yeah, no. As she should.
Now Morgan
Rose
once
and
again.
Shayna going back and forth now.
Honestly, I've kind of been liking Morgan's strategy in this match. It's always been, if the other two are tying it up, just kind of leave it be and wait for your opportunity. And now,
Oh, this is interesting.
Whoa, hold on! And Mandy trying to maybe emulate that Karafuda clutch that Baszler has patented, and Liv's gonna miss whatever the fuck that was.
It looked like he was going for a springboard insecurity there, maybe.
Cover and a 2 count. Liv running all
Liv
over the
almost
place.
whiffing the breakup there. Luthez, shout out Randy Orton.
Now Liz, she's the only one standing in this match. That strategy of just taking it easy has been working, and now she's got Rose all alone. This could be Morgan's opportunity here.
And can she capitalize on it, though?
Well, she's got the kendo stick right to the back of the head. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait! Rose fights out of it! Every Rose has its thorn, and Mandy is showing hers. What's she thinking? Whatever she was thinking, Liv says, no, you're not thinking that anymore. Basebuster!
Basebuster there.
Oh! On the kendo stick! Liv could steal it! 1!
Cover.
2! Liv Morgan
and
steals it!
Does.
What a sequence!
Liv Morgan planting. Shayna Baszler there. That's gotta be annoying for Shayna. But Liv Morgan moves up in the rankings for that glorious women's championship. Obviously, Becky Lynch is watching this division closely, but that iron grip she has on the women's championship here on the white brand. You know, Becky is the only champion to have walked into Mayhem and still hold on to her championship here on Glory. Honestly speaking, there's only one other championship in this company that still has its original holder, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, yeah, that would be over on my brand with RK Bro. They've held the tag titles since Wrestle Mayhem. You're right about that, but that just goes to show just how crazy things can get here at OCW. But Liv Morgan, she's always said, watch me, and all eyes from the OCW Nebula were on her tonight. What a victory for Liv. You know, chat's very, very happy, and I'm sure there are many other people out there who are very happy as well. But Mandy Rose and Shayna Baszler, once again, they got to go back to the drawing board. But for right now, Liv Morgan can rest easy knowing that she strategized perfectly, and she got the victory.
Well, now, Liv being able to hit Oblivion without the ropes is quite interesting. Usually using that rope for the assisted springboard STO there. But now, we've got a rivalry that is literally standing the test of time. That is the New Day versus the Usos, or should I now say the Bloodline has been reunited here on the white brand. And Kofi Kingston, with Xavier Woods in his corner, will be taking on Jim Uso with Main Event Jay in his corner. I, for one, am very excited for this match.
And the thing is, it has been a very, very interesting run for New Day here at OCW. Of course, New Day, you know, trying to go after the tag titles, lost a singles match to Judgment Day, which barred them from challenging again until Judgment Day lost. So now, with the Creed brothers being the new glorious tag team champions, that definitely opens the door for New Day. But singles-wise, Xavier Woods lost his opportunity at the international title. See, I'm trying to look at my notes here. Now Xavier does have a singles victory over Jey Uso, though. That happened a couple weeks ago on the 6th edition of Glory. But, you know, very recently, these two teams had that trios match. Bloodline versus all members of New Day, and that ended up going to a draw, a 5-star stalemate. So honestly, with all those factors into play, it's going to be very, very interesting to see who comes out on top here.
No, absolutely. Obviously, Biggie and Solo had their match a couple of weeks ago. And neither of them are here tonight, by the way. Not only are they barred from ringside, but neither man is in the arena. So I'm very curious to see if the Usos or the New Day can work their way out of this rivalry and into the tag team championship picture, or if any of the 6 men, because all 6 of these men have the potential to be singles champions, work their way toward Finn Balor, the new international champion, or even the new Overdrive World Champion, and the big guy Otis.
And of course, Jay Uso has been known as main event Jay Uso, but he's going to sit on the sideline tonight as his brother Jimmy gets that shot at singles limelight. And really, it's been a weird go for the Bloodline here. Now, of course, Roman, he's won matches. He's been in big matches. It's not that the Bloodline hasn't been producing, but Solo Sikoa lost to Cody twice. Obviously, Jay lost a few weeks ago to Xavier. And, of course, Bloodline not being able to put New Day away just a couple weeks ago in that trios match. So, really, for both sides, it hasn't exactly been the easiest go, but the Bloodline so far, I think, overall has had more success.
Yeah, it's weird, obviously, because Roman significantly carries the Bloodline in this aspect when it comes to, like, moments and opportunities and victories. And then, of course, he's in God mode still, championship or no championship, having that absolutely barn burner of a match with Lance Archer several weeks ago. Being able to come out on top of that. Lance then competing in a battle royal after that, I think, just goes to show testament to Lance himself. But yeah, hopefully this is a turning point for either of these groups, because Roman just can't seem to find his way back to the World Championship. Same with Cody Rhodes, and I'm sure those two's paths will inevitably cross yet again. But maybe the first Bloodline member to hold singles goal will be Jimmy Uso or Jay or even Solo. I don't think, at least from the track record currently, it's going to be Roman, which would be very interesting to see how that turns out.
Oh, and look at Kofi! Kofi absolutely launching himself. Now, that's vintage Kofi right here. That's some Jamaican accent shit right there.
Good old trust fall Kofi Kingston. The fact that he does that to his opponents to me is absolutely hilarious. I've been doing that for a few years now.
Right to the pole is Jimmy Uso. And these two battling, of course, right next to one of the hardest barricades in all professional wrestling, the only legal weapon in professional wrestling, or always legal, I should say, and maybe Jimmy Uso isn't looking for an in-ring victory.
Oh, count of 7 right now.
Oh, and a clothesline.
Count of 8.
Kofi tried to run back in.
Gotta get back in the ring, sir. Thank you, please. We try not to do count-out victories at least. Drop kick, springboard at that by Kofi Kingston to Jim's face.
Xavier's absolutely going
crazy
style.
Whoa! Out of nowhere.
And what a quick victory for Kofi.
Wow. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Fair.
No, that's a much-needed victory for the New Day. If I'm you, I'm happy about that.
I mean, I'm never happy when match ends quickly, because that means Uncle Dave can't boost the star ratings. But with that being said, Kofi Kingston making absolute quick work of Jim Uso. Roman will not be happy about that. But the New Day add another notch to their side in this rivalry, which hopefully wraps up as soon as possible.
I mean, only time will tell, but I mean, that really felt like a vintage Kofi Kingston match. As you said, he did the trust fall, absolutely hitting a picture-perfect Trouble in Paradise. And, I mean, just wow. I mean, maybe Jimmy's just not used to that singles action yet as much as Jay is, but, I mean, you're right. Roman has to be royally pissed. He already can't be happy given that he did not get a chance to compete at Defiance.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a very heated voicemail not too long ago. But he'll be all right, because I'm the general manager, and I have power. So, all good in the hood. But now we've got tag team action. We've got Legado del Fantasma taking on 8-star FTR. These guys obviously failed to capture the glorious tag team championships when they face the Judgment Day in that steel cage match. Very quality match. But now they're both looking to move up in the rankings, and I, for one, am very excited to see if Cash and Dax can continue to thrive as they've done everywhere else they've been. Legado del Fantasma, on the other hand, their opponents here tonight, have kind of struggled a bit when it comes to picking up momentum. Santos Escobar obviously competing in multiple showcase matches, the cruiserweight showcase being a pivotal highlight in the early days here on Glory.
You know,
Um,
but
yeah, go ahead.
here's the interesting thing. So, so Santos, he's failed to capture the international championship. He's failed to get back to that picture. He was moments away from winning that showcase ladder match on the go home edition of Glory. But here's the interesting thing. Legado del Fantasma has struggled, but many, many moons ago, and I swear this is right. I know I've gotten shit wrong before. I apologize. It's Elias's fault. But but Legado has a victory over the Creed brothers. This happened weeks ago on the 4th edition of Overdrive Glory. Legado has a pinfall victory over the current tag team champions. Granted, this happened well before the Creed brothers were even in that tag team picture themselves. But that's got to be a very interesting thing that's on Legado's minds. And I mean, you have to think, with a win tonight, could they become those first opponents for the Creed brothers?
It's a very real possibility. Obviously, they can't be the first opponents because that belongs to the Judgment Day newly formed, or should I say, reformed tag team. Thanks to the adding of Dirty Dom Mysterio, to the white brand. So I'm very excited to see that championship match next week. But no, Legado, you have a point. Legado was able to kind of pick up that first victory when it came to some of the lesser tag teams, at least according to the audience at the time period. But the Creed brothers rose above all that, winning that tag team battle royale and then showcasing they deserve to be on the grandest stage at Defiance, and prove that by again winning an absolutely phenomenal Hell in a Cell match. I saw some shit I never thought I would see in that match.
And now of course, the Creed brothers, kept the youth movement alive at Defiance. Of course, the youth of OCW had multiple chances. To capture
Cash
gold.
Absolutely working over Joaquin Wild there.
But Creed brothers, they kept the youth movement alive. As you said, beautiful match. And now, even though it's been 2 weeks, they get a week off. Now, I do want to point out something that, FTR, both members have had a little bit of singles experience in recent weeks, both picking up losses, though.
For sure.
Cash had that match against Daniel Bryan, which he lost. Pretty good match, though. And Dax was in that same showcase ladder match that Santos was in. Now, of course, Ricochet ended up winning that match.
Yeah, Ricochet obviously
God.
Oh, powerbomb there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Take out the opponent's tag team partner. That's classic tag team wrestling. So shout out to Cash and Joaquin for doing that respectively here in this match so far. Again, but I don't blame either of these guys for losing those matches. Again, that showcase, the ladder match was insane. Obviously, again, that possible championship being introduced with Ricochet winning is still in the works. Of course, got to talk to the higher powers that be. But even then, it was just a great win for him to pick up some momentum. But Cash lost to Bryan Danielson, who's one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet, and a guy who just swept Chad Gable, a man who can take Gunther to his absolute limit. 4-0 in a best of 7 series.
And a broomstick off the top rope, and it seemed that Del Toro was trying to take him down. But yeah, no, you're right. Bryan Danielson is on a 5-match win streak. That win streak starting with his victory over Cash Wheeler. And of course, these guys probably still devastated by that steel cage match to close out Glory a few weeks ago. And so, of course, they want more than anything to enter back into the tag title scene. Oh, but Legado's not going to make that easy.
What a mover by Joaquin here. No, I can 100% see either of these guys being future and or the next glorious tag team champions. But again, Creed brothers and Judgment Day have to run back to Defiance match first next week. But honestly, you were talking about Otis earlier tonight, not to take away from this match for a moment. Maybe Bryan Danielson's the next challenger. Obviously, he just absolutely washed Otis's tag team partner. Otis has to feel some type of way about that.
Oh, for sure.
Again, Kevin Owens, Mr. Break the Ceiling, is waiting in the wings, but we've got Battle Stars coming up, our first ever television pay-per-view. More on that next week, Um,
But then
very high possibility
But
that
then another
happens.
factor in that, right, is that Okada still gets his rematch, right? So that's three different angles that are coming at the big man Otis, and while Otis's victory was monumental, can he hold on to that belt? That's going to be the biggest question.
Carmelo Hayes, a very phenomenal wrestler. I'm proud to have him on my brand.
Well, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Cover just recently lost his NXT championship in the alternate universe, and he was talking to a guy who I expect to see great things from in the near future, Trick Williams, about it's one thing to win a championship, but it's absolutely another to defend it. And Trick Williams, the other half of that best friend duo, learned the hard way when Barry Dom was able to recapture the North American Championship in the alternate universe. And so, again, to all our new champions, Finn the Knight and the Creed Bros and Otis at Defiance, as well as our main event, the Women's Tag Team Champions. It's one thing to win those titles, but it's absolutely another to defend them. What an elbow drop by Dax here. Cover.
1, 2,
3.
Proper defense by Cash Wheeler.
Yeah, no, picking up a solid, quick victory yet again. I can't be mad at it. Moving up in the rankings, I think FTR needed this match.
Oh, absolutely.
Quite a bit.
No, they absolutely needed that win. And Legado del Fantasma, even with that win way back when over the Creed brothers, they're still desperately searching for some momentum. Maybe Santos can find it in the coming days. But FTR's got to be happy, especially in an alternate universe. Very recently, they lost their AEW tag team titles, but now looking for a set of gold that they haven't won yet in the Glorious Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, looking to add yet another star to those jackets of theirs. I, for one, am very excited to see how they continue to climb the rankings here tonight. But tonight, next up, we have an absolute hoss fight. We've got the Redeemer, the one, the only best man, Mr. Miro, taking on the limitless one, Keith Lee.
Okay, real talk. Nick Castellanos just hit his second home run of the game. 9-2 Phillies. Let's fucking go. Anyways, I'm very, very much looking forward to this match.
Obviously, Lee is one half of One in Glory. Ricochet accompanying him to the ring here tonight. Ricochet obviously having a little bit more success than Keith Lee so far here in Overdrive. Ricochet being in banger of a match after banger of a match, winning the showcase. Obviously, Ricochet was involved in the early hunt for the International Championship during the Cedric Alexander days. And Keith Lee, losing to Otis on his absolute rise to fame here in Overdrive. I haven't really seen too much of him in singles action since, obviously competing in a showcase match here and there. But I think tonight is an opportunity for the next big thing, pun intended here, in Overdrive. And I don't know if that's going to be Miro after, beating the absolute nonsense out of Lance Archer in that Monsters Ball match. Or Keith Lee finally, returning to the glory days, pun not intended, of NXT and being a double champion.
I mean, now, even though Keith Lee hasn't really been able to pick up a solid victory, oh my god, did they just go back to back? Holy shit, Brandon Marsh is a goddamn manly man. Alright, anyways, so Keith Lee, despite not being able to pick up that victory, he's done some very, very impressive things. We've seen this man go to the top rope. We've seen this man do Hurricane Ranas. And of course, he and Ricochet did get an opportunity to become number one contenders for the tag titles a few weeks ago. And of course, Creed brothers ended up being the ones winning that matchup. So Keith Lee, he's been in some big spots, but as you said, it's that big victory that's eluded him. But with Ricochet getting that big victory recently in that showcase match, Maybe it's Keith Lee's turn.
Yeah, again, the high possibility. I can see either man walking out up to dub tonight. Excuse my French. Stroke apparently. I don't know if we're gonna see the game over here or the accolade or whatever the hell Rusev wants to call that camel clutch submission maneuver, or if we'll see a big bang or a spirit bomb. I for one would love to see a spirit bomb here tonight. I'm a massive fan of Keith Lee. Man has not missed when it comes to theme songs. Besides the one time they changed it to generic rock music, and we were all severely disappointed.
God.
But yeah, who am I, or whatever you want to reference to the Keith Lee theme song dance. As again, Miro was just showing absolute power in the best shape of his career, by the way.
Now, talk about Miro in that game over in that Monsters Ball match with Lance Archer. Of course, that's last man standing. Whoa! About to be an earthquake! Oh my God!
Oh. Elbow to the spine there, ladies and gentlemen.
But Miro, in that last man standing match, using this game over / camel clutch, what a fucking spinning kick. Using it, and despite it being last man standing, Archer tapped out just so he could escape the pain. And after that, Miro let go, and Archer did not respond to the 10 count. And right now, Keith Lee, wasn't responding for a little bit, but now he has.
Oh.
But Miro, he's only seen a little bit of action, but every time, oh my God!
What power, ladies and gentlemen? Power slam? Yep. Ugh.
I thought
Braun Strowman used that in matches. But no, Miro, again, not often we see the Redeemer, but when we do, it's always a show.
There's a cover
Clearly,
to kick out a 1.
As you can tell, these two guys are going to absolutely beat the crap out of each other here tonight.
I mean, they
pretty
much already
hopefully
done it.
they walk out better for it.
Well, I mean, look at Ricochet. Like, Ricochet could barely seem to watch this match. Overhead suplex. Jesus Christ, Ricochet knows the pure destruction happening in front of him.
Again?
Another one.
First of all, that's a very heavy man.
The three Redeemers.
It's a Miro.
Only 2 of them. Super kick! Oh, God damn it. That would have been so epic. Oh, man.
What a thrust there. Oh, my God. How?
How sway is this possible?
Slam there. And locking in that game over. Will Keith Lee tap out here?
And that's right in front of the ropes. That is right in front of the ropes. But Lee's
and
not
Lee
able to reach.
Out. Ricochet not, coming in to break that up. Lee finally being able to counter that. I don't know. Oh,
whoa!
What a German. Okay, guys, again, you guys are too big to just be flinging people around like that. If one of you clears the ring, we cannot cover that health insurance, okay?
God damn, that would be something. And Keith Lee's fired up now.
With that big pounce there. Oh, returning the favor. No.
Nah, just
I was about to say that'd be pause. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Absolutely ragdolling Miro there.
Now it's Keith Lee's turn to be an absolute menace, and Spirit Bomb! But no cover.
Will he go for the cover though? Miro's definitely out of it. Cover. He's too close to the ropes.
Ooh, can he reach though?
No. 1, 2.
Wow.
Kick out by Miro, ladies and gentlemen. This match is not over yet.
And the the Nebula, OCW Nebula saying fight forever, Lee over the back to the knee. Working on the
absolutely. Planting him over his knee like he needs to be in timeout. Lee on the top rope. Will we see that moonsault? I hope not.
The ring support. The ring cannot support this shit. Stop it! Oh God!
Body. Oh my God! Unbelievable here, ladies and gentlemen.
Keith Lee. All out. He wants this bad, but this Miro wanted even more.
Irish whip.
Breaks through it.
Oh, what a pounce! Absolutely flinging him with that body weight it is.
Oh,
and another
Spirit Bomb!
But no cover again. Miro way too close to the ropes. Lee, I don't think this is going to work out for him. Rope break again. You guys are veterans of the industry at this point. You gotta remember where you are.
Miro
What a
choke slam.
Uranagi by Miro.
And now Miro looking to regain that momentum, that luck break.
Cross kick. Yep.
Whoa! Whoa!
No, he missed.
No, he absorbed
whiffed
that like
the
a fucking
kick,
like,
ladies and gentlemen.
sponge, dude.
But you know, Miro realizing that and immediately getting back on offense here. Keith Lee struggling.
That was something. Lee did not budge. On a rope
Oh,
stunner.
and a rope stunner, time-altered classic here.
And
In
even
Overdrive.
Chat's saying, ate that
Another
kick.
back kick.
Well, and now Ricochet's been a non-factor in this match so far.
I mean, to be fair, if you're Ricochet side, are you really trying to get involved in that?
Probably not, but you know, maybe helping Keith Lee's foot to the ropes would have helped.
Yeah, release that for sure. Speaking of foot, absolutely working the leg there.
I felt that one in my ankle. Shit.
Yeah, sure,
Referee at the
definitely.
count of
is.
6 into the hardest barricade in all professional wrestling. The only legal weapon
Miro
you need.
breaking the count.
And I guess Miro
one.
wants the carnage to continue. Oh, kick to the
I mean,
balls.
he's winning, mostly, right? I feel like I would too. Make a statement here tonight, guys. Right, both men are back in the ring here. Irish whip by Lee.
Oh, backbreaker. Oh, the
Oh, what
clothesline.
a shot to the back of the head there.
This could be Lee's moment. Possibly another spirit bomb. He's stinking
Another
it.
spirit bomb.
He's stinking it. He hits
No,
it.
no, regular power bomb.
Oh,
man.
regular.
A little bit of
Yeah, there's no sit
yeah,
out.
spirit bomb.
There
Yeah,
was no
sit out.
spirit. There was just a bomb. The ass rider. And
Working
Lee
the
showing
back.
off.
There's no positive way to say that. Top rope.
One of the 3% times it's showing off has worked. Lee, another cross body. Yes!
Another cross body.
Picture
After
perfect!
Planning Miro cover. This time's got to be it. 1, 2.
Oh my god.
No. Powering out of the kick, actually.
And Lee is beside himself. Absolutely beside himself. Showing off again. Of course,
Oh,
3% chance. Not getting
No.
glomped.
Look.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, STO there.
Oh, what's Lee thinking? Measuring up. Bending the
Can we
knees.
see it?
Oh!
Oh, no. Immediately counter.
And the power of Miro. Another Alabama slammer! Into the game over! And this might be it.
No, this might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait!
No, Lee immediately getting out of it.
He absolutely snaked his way out of that. We're at the climax here. A headbutt.
Working the limbs now, Miro.
Oh, and Keith Lee's had enough. Just physical punches to the face. He wants this man to go
I don't
down.
blame him at all. Another set of punches here to Miro.
Keith Lee exercising some demons to the Redeemer. And Miro's down. Miro's rolling around. He's not getting up. Lee continuing. Oh, God. Miro's busted open.
Keith Lee telling Miro that not only has his God forsaken him, but now he is his new one. Bear hug, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, but those
Miro
elbows.
fighting out of it.
Can he get out? Oh, the clap.
Again, what a match, ladies and gentlemen.
You never want the clap. And Keith Lee's not. Kip
Yes,
up!
right.
Kip up from the clap! Takes out Miro! What's he thinking? What's he thinking?
I mean, I doubt he goes for a tope, right? Like, I don't think
Nah,
anybody
not right
could.
now. God, I would put that shit in the... No, if he went, like, over the top rope to the flip, that would go in Glory's intro immediately.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, let us know in the comments here, live and on replay, how you felt about the brand new intro for the A brand. Shout out.
You mean the intro for a brand?
No, the A brand.
A brand. Gotcha.
No, not a brand. The brand.
Yeah, a brand. Gotcha. Anyway, Miro back into the ring. Keith Lee, maybe he should have done that top rope dive. But who the hell knows? Oh,
Lee
another spirit bomb.
into there it is.
Hits it.
Spirit
Cover.
bomb. To sit out, and now he's going for the cover. I think this may be it, ladies and gentlemen. And it does, in an absolute classic of a match. Keith Lee picking up some much needed momentum, joining Ricochet in two of the singles competitors with most recent wins here. And I, for one, am super excited to see what's next for One and Glory.
Keith Lee and Ricochet now, both of them in the winners column as singles competitors. But we'll have to see where the realm of the tag team division takes them. But Jesus, those two men threw each other around like they were freaking action figures, dude. Holy shit. Keith Lee, mind, body, soul, and of course spirit coming out on top.
Absolutely limitless. Shout out to Big E. We got big meaty men slapping meat in a phenomenal match that was the prelude to our main event. Yes, we love women. Yes, we love wrestling. But more importantly, we love women's tag team wrestling.
Oh, damn it!
That being said, in our you gotta do better, bud.
I'm trying.
With that being said, in our main event tonight, fresh off of their victory to not only capture the women's tag team championships, but win the first ever blind eliminator tag team tournament in the history of Overdrive, we've got the
They're making their entrance together. Yeah!
Women's tag team champions.
All right.
Also, yay! Finally,
tag
team wrestling actually being tag team wrestling.
All right, we're 1 for 1. We have to see if the odd couple makes it. But as you were saying, you said the player haters became one of your favorite tag teams to form from that eliminator. Definitely became one of mine. They just kind of came out of nowhere, and despite an exit in the semifinals against I didn't put who it was against. I want to say it was the odd couple.
Yeah, because the Way took on Shayna and Mia Yim. Yes,
that's right.
That's correct. Yeah, so the Way obviously, losing to the odd couple in the semifinals, but they were able to pick up a very massive victory in singles action over the Way. Was kind of derailed the momentum a bit, and then obviously the Way also losing again in singles action to Charlotte and Asuka right before their tag team title match, with maybe played with their head a little bit. And now
we're 2 for 2. Let's go. They figured it out.
Also coming out as women's tag team champions. This is just absolutely great to see. But can the Queen and the Empress keep the momentum going and capitalize off of the fact that they are now no longer the hunting, they're the hunted?
And of course, one of the big things going into that match at Defiance was, where does Charlotte Flair's loyalty, where does her loyalty lie? And we ended up finding out it lies with the Empress of Tomorrow. Those two putting on a great match against the Way and walking out tag team champions. I do want to issue a correction from earlier. I believe I said it was Shayna and Yim who defeated Becky Lynch and Jordynne Grace. No, it was actually the player haters in the first round that beat the women's champion as well as Jordynne Grace. At least that's why I wrote right here.
Okay. Obviously, we're still very new to this. Our tech people nowhere near as great as the conglomerates, but we're getting there. Our archives are not as fresh, but regardless, none of that matters, because the only match that matters is one you're in tonight, and I think this one is a very interesting one for all four of these women for a multitude of reasons.
And one thing I just noticed is that even though it's different colors, Hayter and Kai, same type of gear. They're matching. Again, different colors, but they're matching. If you take a look at the designs.
Yeah, a little bit of individuality, but still, the true essence of the tag team championship roster is that, we are the same, but we're also different. And I think Dakota and Jamie, out of all the tag teams, encapsulate that the best. But can they capture tag team gold here tonight? Is the question. Can they be the odd couple who've honestly been on an astonishing roll as a team?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously the odd couple undefeated in tag team action, of course, being the winners of the first ever women's blind eliminator tournament for the tag belts. And Charlotte, here's something we haven't seen yet, and thankfully Hayter's right there, but Charlotte busting out something new. And is she thinking about that moonsault already? Oh, she
She
is.
is
Charlotte looking to squash.
landing the picture perfect moonsault.
Charlotte looking to end it early, but Jamie Hayter staring down. Daggers into the soul of the queen. And Kai slow to get up. Oh, jeez.
Working the legs of Dakota there, trying to set her up for that figure 8.
And of course,
Dakota's got to try and pick some momentum back up here before it's too late, obviously.
and that figure 8 is what won Flair and Asuka, the belt. Flair tapping out Candice LeRae. Indy Hartwell just a second too late. And I mean, Indy and Candice have to. Well, Asuka, what are you doing? I'm not sure what Asuka or the ref was doing. They just kind of got in each other's way. What a kick by
what
Kai.
a kick by Dakota there. I mean, you got to blame the ref for that, distracting Asuka for a moment.
Now the Phillies are
Drop
1
down.
away from going 2-1.
Leapfrog.
Asuka spinning kick.
Oh, what a kick to the face there.
And an eye for an eye, or a kick for a kick, I should say. But here come the kicks from Kai to the back of Asuka's kicking leg, trying to kick the Odd Couple off of their perch.
Has the nickname captain of Team Kick. Definitely one of the women who use her legs the most here in the Overdrive. I don't know if now it's time to just be playing around, but now she has the opportunity to try and get Asuka in that one-on-one situation.
And Dakota Kai, with the right button combinations, she could single-handedly. Okay, no, she's gonna go tag in Jamie Hayter. I was about to say she could have single-handedly won this tag team match herself, but Jamie Hayter, now the freshest woman in this match, and not sure where Charlotte is right now, but
she definitely got hit with a top rope stunner not too long ago.
I mean, she's probably back though, because that's just how time works. And
Asuka now throwing kicks to Hayter.
Yep, indeed, she's back.
Looking to tag in Flair. The Queen now entering the ring here.
All right, and what's Hayter got to be thinking? And whoa, maybe a power bomb on the Queen. Sits out.
Running sit out powerbomb of Jamie. Absolutely phenomenal show of strength here.
Well, now an elbow. And Flair a little bit slow to get up. Jamie Hayter's got momentum right now. Looking for reverse DDT.
Planning Charlotte Flair here.
Cover.
In front of Asuka. The pure disrespect. Count of 2. Asuka not moving. I don't know if there's still tension between the Odd Couple, if she just knew Charlotte would kick out.
I think she just knew she would kick out, real talk. But now Hayter off the ropes and got absolutely nothing. And Charlotte with a spinning back fist.
Elbow.
Or a back elbow. Charlotte Flair from the Queen City. Eddie Kingston. Being from New York. Similarities.
Oh yeah, no.
Not sure exactly what part of New York Kingston's
similarities
from,
between New York and Charlotte, North Carolina, good sir.
But she's from never mind. Anyway, here's the cover. One. Oh, kick out at 1.
Hayter.
And now here comes Kai
again.
And Kai and Asuka probably spent the most amount of time in this match so far. And Asuka, oh my God, she's saying, I know my opponent. I also know my tag team partner. Get in there, Charlotte.
Yeah, that spinning back fist by Asuka, laying out Kai long enough for Charlotte to get that hot tag back in.
Oh, wait a minute. Dakota. Sunset roll into...
Cover into the submission.
Ooh! Is Charlotte going to tap? Asuka's not getting out. And no, Charlotte's going to break that. Using those long limbs to her advantage. Now,
it's very rare, again, that you see Charlotte Flair, of all people, tap out.
Spear!
Oh, what a spear!
Having to spear himself around the referee for that. Cover. And a break up by Hayter. And speaking of referees, Charlotte Flair, while I believe Asuka had the Asuka lock locked in, as soon as that was broken up, Flair ended up knocking out the referee in that match. And so when Candice went for the win, it was a slow count, which inevitably allowed the Odd Couple to get the victory.
Defeat by Flair there.
And the Phillies won, baby. Let's go.
Coming to advantage. Tag in the Hayter.
The Phillies won. Jamie Hayter and Dakota Kai looking to win, but Kai's about to be in a bad way.
Alright,
No, she's still gonna be in a bad way. Woo!
Oh,
Double kip! And a kick. And the referee's doing some weird shit. Ass to the face! Cover!
running hip attack cover. 1,
Oh, I wanted that to be the winner.
Hater powering out. Kodakai still not back up yet. Jamie Hater all alone.
The OCW now be like going crazy for this main event. The only one not crazy right now is Hater, but she's about to be in a world of crazy pain. Another arm drag. Kicks the front and back.
Followed by kicks to the front and back there.
And Asuka wisely trying to mix
Hater
it up with
fighting.
Kai, or I guess she was, not anymore. Fuck. Hip toss.
Jamie working the arm there.
And Jamie now trying desperately to come back. She needs to get a tag into her partner if she wants a chance, I think. Or maybe Hater tries the solo. That's not going to be easy with the Empress at you.
Backing into the wrong corner there. Oh, Charlotte looking for a spear, maybe. No.
Oh, Hater. What's Hater thinking? Oh, my God.
Oh.
What a
suplex.
And Asuka going to go for the breakup, and dang. That was insanely quick, and of course, Asuka, showing when it matters, when she believes Flair's in danger. Oh, DDT by Flair! This could be it if she goes for the cover, and she does. 1. Oh, here comes Kai. Oh, got it just in
Kota
time.
immediately breaking that up.
We saw Cash Wheeler deliver a clothesline to help Dax secure the pin earlier. I don't understand why that can't be a thing for everybody else in this company, but hey, top guys do top guy things. It's not It's not like they patented that shit, though. And a hot tag. Hater to Kai. The freshest woman now. Spear attempt goes awry. And Kai! Delayed. Oh, delayed into a counter.
Flair countering.
Oh, God. I think Kai's face just hit all 3 ropes. Kai might be screwed here. Hater's down. Charlotte's working that leg. But she'll tag in. Asuka. What's on Asuka's mind? What's on the Empress's mind? She's still got time, but the time is fleeting. She's got to get something now if she wants to win. Asuka lock! Asuka lock! No help for Kai!
That's a good option.
There's no help for Kai. There's no help.
Hang in there, Dakota. Jamie is on the way.
Wait, Hater?
No.
Hater's not climbing in?
Still dazed and confused.
Now Hater's there, and she gets there! Just barely.
I was concerned for a minute there. Obviously, Jamie's still severely dazed and confused.
And now Asuka trying to take care of Jamie. Doesn't see Dakota. A little bit of a slap to the face. And look at Hater on the outside. She's absolutely dazed and confused. She might be seeing double, but she got there just in time to help her partner and keep them in it. But will this be the night for the player haters? Kai now. Oh, whoa!
Oh, what an offensive flurry. Folding Asuka in half. That one's got to be tough.
That almost looked like a natural selection in a sense. And now Kai. Oh! Oh, my God!
Back there. Cover.
But here comes Flair. Oh, immediately. If not sooner, Flair breaks that up.
No, again, that front foot backstabber, which is not a move you see often. Kai with the chiropractor. I for one thought that may have been it.
And it would have been had Charlotte not been there. Charlotte still showing her loyalty.
BTK. Go to kick. Cover. Not
right
again, Charlotte right there. Not enough, ladies and gentlemen. Dakota Kai pulling out all the stops when it comes to her finishers here.
Oh wait, now Charlotte's incapacitated. Okay, this is Dakota's chance. And she's waiting on Asuka. No, she didn't have the patience to wait on Asuka.
Yeah, no, Irish drag her back into the ring, Dakota. This is your chance.
Oh, but she's got to take it. Overhead chop. Kai! Backbreaker! Oh, sure, there's Charlotte again, though.
Back up.
And she shows up, allowing for the hot tag. No!
Oh! Stiff right by Flair.
And I think Charlotte's about to seal it right here. I think Charlotte is going to absolutely make Dakota pay. Cover. Oh.
Kick out by Kai. No, I don't think this is the end of the match just yet, but it's I think that we're at the rising action for sure.
Of course, is the main
Get a
event.
literature humor.
Main event of Glory. We still got Pride to come if you're watching the live stream. If not, well, you should have watched Pride first. Asuka locked in. Asuka locked in. Broken.
Oh, Hater.
No! Hater's late. Hater's late. Asuka lock. Just a second late.
Dakota must have tapped out immediately then, because I honestly thought the Hater was there.
1 second was all that Asuka needed, of course. Of course, 1 second being the difference in the match at Defiance and the Odd Couple. 1-0 as champions. 4-0 overall. First defense, a successful one here in our main event.
Yeah, no. What a match for our women's tag team champions. And now they have to look forward to, again, challengers of all shapes and sizes. Not only over here on Glory, but on Pride as well.
And of course, the two, the point at each other, just a nod of appreciation. And the Odd Couple wins in the Glory main event. And I have to say, good show, but, we'll see what the Orange brand has to offer.
Yeah, well, we shall see for sure. First show back, a little bit of ring rust for all of our guys and gals here on the White brand, but again, we can't have multiple 4.5 and 5-star matches every week. We got to give the Orange brand a chance to at least attempt to show that they deserve to be here, So that being said, quality matches all around. No absolute stinkers, but the Orange brand's used to having at least one of those a week, so I can't be truly upset. But we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to get into the action on the B side of things. But ladies and gentlemen, I have been eternally grateful to be one half of the Kings of Commentary for every single episode of Overdrive so far. And as the manager of the Elite brand, I am Elias Storm. He's Stanley Brewer. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much, and we will be back in just a moment for the Orange brand. Stay tuned. The following broadcast has been authorized by the Otaku Collective Podcast.
Wow!
Oh, you just pissed me off! Oh, for the fight!
I add to his overhypeness. I do. I add to it. But taking like a large world view, right? Whenever he gets sealed in the manga, because he gets sealed, you can't tell me that the manga doesn't get better after that.
ladies and gentlemen, you should know who we are by now, but in case you don't, I am the manager of champions. I am one half of the Undisputed Kings of Commentary. My name is Stanley Brewer, and I'm kind of a big deal. And joining me, as always, is the PNG of Power himself, the owner and operator of a brand, Mr. Elias Storm. And Elias, we are still feeling the fallout from Defiance here tonight. A lot happened on your show just a little bit earlier tonight, if you're catching the live stream every single Wednesday at 6 o'clock. But now, we're on to the Orange brand, where, much like your brand, Defiance absolutely shook things to the core. A new galactic champion, a new internet champion, but the same old prideful tag team championships. I mean, again, I said this over on your rant. It's been 2 weeks, but even I'm still having a hard time processing everything that's happened. My camera couldn't even process it. It just went blank.
Yeah, no, man, it's crazy. First of all, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting hour or two of Overdrive Professional Wrestling. The A brand wrapped up a little bit earlier.
You mean
but,
the
no.
brand wrapped up?
No, the brand. The A brand, as an A+, as in best physical grade possible in the metric system when it comes to grading
metric
in
system?
America.
What the fuck? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got more OCW action here for you, and we have an interesting card on tap tonight. Let's go ahead and take you to it now. Fuck. Okay, there we go. So, to kick off the match, Jon Moxley, who recaptured the internet title 2 weeks ago at Defiance. He's taking a page from Kenny Omega's playbook. He will open the show as he and LA Knight go at it for the internet championship. And then after that, Pride is looking to take those tag team titles from the other brand and bring them where they rightfully belong. It's the Blind Bandit Invitational, as Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Roxanne Perez go up against the team of Io Sky and Hikaru Shida, a.k.a. the Shooting Stars. And then he threatened to walk out, and so I gave him money, but also MJF has been royally pissed. He has not been on OCW programming. So I've given him the opportunity. He will host tonight's showcase match, tonight's Prideful Showcase, which will be a fatal 4-way. Hopefully he'll be happy with that. And then, fresh off the match of the night at Defiance, Top Flight, their rematch, not necessarily guaranteed, but tonight they get another crack at RK Bro. Only problem, RK Bro found some partners. It will be Top Flight, Matt Hardy, and Robert Roode going up against RK Bro and Ace Empire, aka RK Empire. Then in our semi-main event, fresh off her win in the Defiant Ladder match, Bayley is issuing an open challenge to anybody in the back who has not competed for the belt. And then in our main event, Rollins and Gunther will have one more match next week on Overdrive Pride number 11. But this week, we have the prelude to one final symphony. Seth motherfucking Rollins and Moose will go up against Gunther and Giovanni Vinci. What a night of action. And before we go on, I just want to thank everybody for the support through 10 episodes of OCW's 2 flagship shows, that being Glory and, of course, this brand, Pride. 10 episodes. Happy to have y'all here. And here's to, 11 billion more. Elias, what are your thoughts on 10 episodes of OCW programming so far? Plus 2 pay-per-views.
I'm more concerned about the whole 11 billion episodes comment. That's a very strong commitment.
Okay, fine, just 11. That's not a defined number.
Okay. Yeah, that's not okay. Cool. No, I'm super excited. Again, thank you guys so much for all the likes and the comments and the views and the shenanigans. I appreciate this so much. This has been a very dope experience for me, just to have something every Wednesday that I can rely on to do. I love professional wrestling. I always have. I'm glad Stewart has found a love for professional wrestling in the last like 4 or 5 years. I think that's amazing. Yeah, but we are the best professional wrestling promotion on the planet, real, EFED, or otherwise. And I, for one, cannot wait for the next 10 episodes and the next 10 after that. But we'll be having our first ever TV special, Battle Scars, again in a few weeks, and we'll get more into that next week. But I'm super excited. Even though your brand is nowhere good as mine, you got some really talented guys and gals on here. So I can't wait to see what they get up to tonight. And hopefully John Moxley can actually hold on to the championship this week for, longer than the title defense.
Well, in his original run, Moxley had 4 victories. He almost got to 5, but of course got knocked out by Sheamus. But now Moxley, every single person who has held the Internet Championship has been a two-time champ. But LA Knight has got to be hungry. Of course, he was one of the few people that was not in the draft because We on Pride wanted him from the jump. He was one of our locks, one of our safe picks. He debuts against Malachi Black for the U.S. Championship in a losing effort. A few weeks later, he eats the pin in a Prideful Showcase match. So LA Knight, again, momentum is always the name of the game, and nothing would build, momentum more than an upset victory over Moxley tonight. But you have to know that more than anything else, LA Knight, he's just trying to show the world exactly what it is he can do. Because there is a reason why he was one of our safe locks during the draft.
Yeah, LA Knight's always asking whose game is it, but so far definitely not the Megastar's game. But maybe the Hot Potato Internet Championship, unlike the true Internet Championship held by the indie death god of the white brand.
Listen, it's a hot potato with butter, sour cream, and bacon bits, alright? It's a damn good potato.
A hot potato is still a hot potato, bro.
Yeah, but at least with mine, it's a good hot potato.
Yeah, but it's not a loaded hot potato.
But that is what a loaded hot potato is.
No, that's a basic load. You gotta throw some brisket or some chicken or some beef or something on there.
It's got all of those in there, plus everything I just mentioned. That's the kind of potato that we're dealing with. Speaking of potato, here's the big potato himself in John Moxley. The most victories under his belt with the Internet Championship, and his route to reclaiming this belt was admittedly very fucking weird.
Undiluted. And people talk shit about Kingdom Hearts. Let's just talk about the Internet Championship division real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Kingdom Hearts has 7 different continuities in one. Pride has 2 continuities at worst.
At best, good sir, there are 3 continuities in Kingdom Hearts.
The John Moxley, of course, the first ever Internet Champion, won it in that Battle Royal at Mayhem. Held onto it for 4 straight defenses, got knocked out by Sheamus. Sheamus loses it to Kenny Omega, who establishes himself as the opener. And then Kenny Omega loses to Sheamus. And Omega beats Sheamus again with Moxley in his corner, becoming the re-opener. And then to open OCW Defiance, Moxley would come out on top once again. Now LA Knight, once again, can continue the trend of the loaded hot potato with beef, brisket, chicken, and everything else. But he's got to get past one tough son of a bitch in Jonathan Moxley.
Right. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this match is sponsored by Filtered Tap Water. No particular brand, just filtered. Drink fresh.
And yeah, don't drink the actual tap water. That shit will kill you, especially if you're from where I'm from.
Indeed. Or Michigan.
Or Michigan. I'm not from Michigan, but
we still think about you. With that being said, we've got Cincinnati's own taking on the Megastar, who's from a lot of places, but I think he claims Florida or Hollywood now.
I think who claims Hollywood, Florida as their home? I think that's Dolph.
That's Dolph, yeah. And then Miz claims Hollywood, California. So,
And a Hollywood dodge by LA Knight right there. And whoa, Knight immediately
into that double-legged Boston Crab there.
Oh, and I thought for a brief second LA Knight was about to get the quick tap out victory.
Bro, could you fucking imagine?
I would have popped for it. Shit. I mean, would have done shit for star ratings, but fuck, it would have been shocking.
Oh my God, sorry, that would. Man.
I mean, I'd be physically sick after the fact. But in the moment, what a slam!
Planning Moxley.
By Los
Will we see the
Knight.
4th ever internet champion tonight, ladies and gentlemen?
Of course, as we say, only time will tell from bell to bell, and the bells rung, so we're well underway here.
We do not say that. You say that.
The collective we, man. Anyways, in Knight, he might.
Bitch, you out here using the royal we?
And LA Knight knocking Mox down off the top rope out of the apron in the knee to the face.
Better than that.
No, I'm not. Anyways, LA Knight's fired up to start this match. Of course, the OCW Nebula getting an absolute star-studded front row. The barricade, the hardest barricade in all of wrestling, and LA Knight will use that to his advantage. Refereeing out the count of 4, and LA Knight elbow drop, and he misses. Or did he? No, maybe he got some of that. Because Moxley was right.
I think he clipped the shoulder there. Yeah.
Oh, and
oh
my God, knee to the neck, and now the cover. Is that going to be it?
LA Knight's absolutely working over the champion so far. The Blackpool Combat Club, most of which is on the white brand, would be absolutely ashamed here.
And LA Knight, he was really confident in himself there, though. He thought that was it. Like, he legit was mad that wasn't it. Not even a lot of moves hit, but you have to at least admire the confidence.
To be fair, he's been working the shit out of John Michael. Speaking of, I would like to point out that you have broken up every single stable that was signed in this company in one way or another. I've got most of Blackpool Combat Club.
Because it makes way for new ones, Elias.
All right. I've got all of Legado del Fantasma except Queen Zelina. You take Queen Zelina. I've got all of Judgment Day. You take Rhea
That ain't
Ripley.
how we drew it up. It's just how it fucking resulted, alright? If you want to make some moves, alright, call me when we're off the air, okay?
I just think it's kind of funny is all. Thankfully, I have all of the bloodline because I was smart.
I mean, yes, I will admit, many parts of the draft were petty as shit. That pettiness goes both ways, though. That pettiness absolutely goes both ways.
I made one petty pick. Uno. Singular.
He using the big word.
Moxley rolling out of the ring. Probably a wisest too.
I am going to check the stream right quick because our kilobytes have just dropped to 0. Okay, we're good.
Oh no, our kilobytes.
Kilobits per second.
No, our kilobytes.
Oh no,
they're broken.
Is that for fucking Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah,
You sounded like Cosmo, like, our kilobytes, they're broken.
No, it's just that.
You absolutely cut out there. What?
Yeah, have you not seen that TikTok of that random kid talking about?
No, I don't go on TikTok, man. I'm still a Vine elitist.
Bro, it's first of all, you're a little bit too young to be a Vine elitist.
Bruh, I love Vine growing up. The fuck you mean?
The fact that you say I love Vine growing up,
yes, growing
too
up,
young to be a Vine elitist.
Because I was like young, like late elementary, like middle school when that shit was happening.
That's fucking gross.
Fucking Thomas Sanders fucking like ruled that platform, man. It's the best.
Oh, dude.
You know, you had the fat white dudes fucking playing their goddamn stomachs. Those guys were awesome. For fucking shit like 21 came from. That's where the fucking that's where one of my favorites is the one where it's like, Dad, there's a monster under my bed. What do you mean? There's no such thing as, and then the monster goes, long dick style. God, that shit's fucked. Oh, and speaking of fucked, paradigm shift.
Cover.
And as we argue, here's the cover. 1,
2, kick out Knight. And the burial of the megastar continues. You
That's
are
not
Triple
burial.
A.
He fought valiantly, okay?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up. Moxley,
That
though,
is true.
1-0 with the belt now, and I'm sure Moxley does not want to have to battle the 10 wins. Maybe there'll be a bit of a revision in that, but
I've been saying that for months.
really, I haven't heard you. It seems like an idea that me and Moxley came up with. Anyways, not a bad way to start things off on the Orange brand. Moxley, finally internet champion, who can have it for at least one defense. And of course, he did it before. He's doing it again. Jonathan Moxley, and still world internet champion.
Hey, not to break the illusion for a second, but whoever made this call for Hikaru Shida and put this dick ass PNG up, you need your ass
I'm gonna
beat.
put it on screen. Yeah, it's so fucking squid. Like we're used to like lighting differences, right? Like you can see there's a bit of lighting difference, like for Roxanne and like and for Britt. But like Sheeta's just like Jesus.
No, you just gave no fuck. They gave none.
They just copy pasted what they found on Google.
This is the image they used to put her face scan on the fucking car. Come on, bro.
Oh god.
Do better.
Anyways, the first matchup in the Blind Bandit Invitational, and some very, very interesting paths for all the women in this match. So, first off, Britt Baker, right, goes up against Bayley in the first ever match in OCW's history. Comes up on the losing end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see, like, but then we haven't really seen a lot of her since then. She's competed, sure, but she hasn't really been able to, she hasn't been a number one contender. She hasn't really won any contender matches that she's been in. But her partner, Roxanne Perez, is an even more curious case. Roxanne won a Prideful Women's Showcase a while back against 3/4 of the women in this match. The only one, not in that match, I believe, being Hikaru Shida. And so that includes a victory over her tag partner tonight in Britt Baker. But we haven't seen Roxanne since then. So technically, Roxanne has most of the momentum on her side in this match. Of course, Shida, while she's been in some high-profile matches, has some great matches against Mickie James. Io Sky's coming off a brutal loss against Ruby Soho. So, I mean, while all four of these women are qualified, and both of them are figuring out their tag team situation as they go, I'm giving this to Roxanne and Britt. I think with Britt's experience and with the momentum that Roxanne does have, I think it's their night.
It's a very strong possibility. I, for one, am obviously going to back two of the greatest imports in the history of Japanese professional wrestling, and one Hikaru Shida, and one Io Shirai, because I refuse to use the other name.
Look, compared to some of the other shit they did, it's not that bad.
It's not great. Oh, the genius of the sky? We don't want to pay her to use copyright on her birth government name? I know what we'll do. We'll just take her nickname and add a Y to it. Nah, bro, that shit ain't slide. I'm still mad at the Gunther Walter switch. Even though, honestly, I get why, and Gunther's not even that bad of a name now. It still sounds dumb as hell.
Originally, when they had his full name, it was even worse, because apparently it matched that of like a Nazi war general?
Yeah, it was a fucking Nazi, like, blitzkrieg tank motherfucker. I was like, out of
so
pocket.
they shortened it to Gunther, which is better. And I mean, he's ran with it. They also renamed Kaiser and Vinci for some reason. So they were something different. I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah, it was Giovanni Bernard. No, it was fucking. That's a running back. What was? Hang on, it was Marcel Bartel. And what was fucking Giovanni before that? It was Marcel Bartel, and that's gonna bother the shit out of me. because they were tag champs.
Yeah, they were. They held. I think they took it off of fucking.
Only Morrison
They took
and
it off
Danny
of
Burch.
Breezango. They were like some
the
of the
first-
last tag team champions of like old Black and Gold, I think.
They're 2 times, because the first time was Oni Morgan and Danny Burch, and then they beat them.
Yo, what happened to Oni and Danny?
Yeah.
Did they get released?
They got released. Yeah,
I
they got
couldn't
released.
remember. I was thinking about them. I love those guys. I think Danny got hurt near the end of Black and Gold. One of them did.
Fabian Eichner was his. I was like, yo, what was it? Yes, it was Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel, and then they got changed to Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Because you gotta remember, when they called up Imperium, they left Fabian down there, and then they changed his name to play up the Italian thing, and then they called him back up.
And also, they kicked out Alexander Wolf for at seemingly no reason, but then he got released like literally the day after.
I mean, bro literally died at Worlds Collide, and he was gone for like 4.5 months. And then I think they lost a random match, and then they kicked bro out.
Yeah.
But it's all good now, because he's reunited with Sanity on the Independence.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out Eric Young and Big Damo.
And as we get this match started, Sheeta tags out very quickly to Io Sky, and Britt Baker delivering a healthy springboard right hook, and there's that experience coming into play for Britt. She knows the rules, and I guess so does Io, and knee to the face. But again, like I said, that experience, Britt Baker immediately taking out the competition. You know, as we discussed earlier, you know, it could be possible to single-hand your way to a tag victory. It's rare, but we've seen it before, and Britt definitely seems like somebody who could do that if she really wanted to.
Yeah, Big Bill did it in the alternate universe.
Damn.
To the FCR. And now, can we just take a moment?
That's so random. That's a random ass team. No build up.
I mean, yeah, but can we just take a moment to congratulate Big Bill, aka Big Cass,
okay,
aka
yeah,
William
that I
Morrissey,
can't agree with,
on getting his entire fucking life back together, because bro was going outside for a hot minute. You know, he was violent and needed therapy, and he was doing hard drugs.
Oh
and
Jesus!
Got his life together. Yeah. Oh, you know, bro, because you know he got fired because he and Carmella were domestic disputing backstage, and then they broke up.
Oh shit!
And yeah, and now she's engaged to Corey Graves, who left his wife. Yeah,
poor Carmella.
All right, all I know,
I mean, still shitty.
Great timeline.
It still is shitty.
Allegedly, according to her, great timeline. Obviously, the other two aren't going to say that, but as far as I know, that's a great ass timeline. But yeah, they're engaged now, and she's pregnant, so shout out to them.
God, that baby is gonna be on fucking steroids. Just straight
sure.
up.
That child is going to be unbelievably attractive. I'd expect nothing but modeling contracts for that child's future.
Like, remember when Squidward was like not beautiful, but like really beautiful?
Yeah.
Like after like the second round of bashing his face, and that's what that kid's gonna look like.
That kid's got all the potential in the world to be the next heartthrob.
Speaking of potential, moonsault! This could end early. 1, 2, Britt breaks it up.
Break it up.
That was
back
lucky.
to the action again.
Whoa,
what a
roll up! Roll up! Oh, no gushers.
Nah, EO said we don't do that here. Yeah, no, shout out Bill, because he needed to get his life together. Also, shout out Enzo working New Japan dates right now.
Whoa, holy fuck. The real one in Japan?
Yeah, you didn't know?
No, I did not. I know he was in MLW, which MLW is not bad by any stretch.
No, I love MLW. It's great. Jacob Fatu's over there, who's like literally my only favorite
the unwanted oos.
Yeah, the werewolf.
Maybe someday.
I saw Zilla, Umaga's kid, talking
Brett.
about how cover one.
Yeah, his kid's name is Zilla. That is so fitting. You have no idea.
Yeah, Zilla Fatu is Umaga's kid. He was talking about how he and Jacob should come to Raw and formed Bloodline number 2 with Jay.
Bloodline number 2.
Yeah, Bloodline, Blood side.
Ooh, and Britt! Launching yourself
Bloodline Red
middle.
versus Bloodline Blue, aka the Bloods versus the Crips. Because, you know, I find it crazy how the Usos would switch brands and then just rock the opposite brand's color. Because the entire time on the SmackDown, they were rocking red.
Yeah, I know.
Shane,
Kevin Owens was doing that too, though. KO had that bright-ass red shirt.
I hate that shit so much, though. I was like, totally coordinate. Like, when Nakamura did the heel turn the first time, and he was rocking that bright-ass red jacket on SmackDown, and I was like, bruh, stop. And then he goes to Raw, and he starts rocking a bright-ass blue jacket. I'm like, you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing.
The referee's counting, count of 8.
Count of 8.
I don't know if a draw here is going to be something. Oh, and Io's back in. Oh, Britt's got to hurry. Britt's got to hurry. Ref at 9. Beats it.
I thought Io was going to do the thing for a sec.
Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of random bullshit. But this is a pretty good match. Snake Eyes on the top turnbuckle. Sheeta getting some action. How many times? 97% of the time. But Sheeta recovered. To her credit, Sheeta recovered very quickly from that.
I mean, I'm honestly, I forget I'm a commentator sometimes. I was joining this match as a fan, just shooting the shit with my friend.
Oh, fuck yeah.
DDT.
No, fuck it. No, fuck yeah. I was just saying, like, we do know. Oh, roll up. Here we go. And then the 1. Oh.
1. I mean, but Corey Graves be talking about random bullshit during matches all the time.
Says, when are you allowed to have an opinion, Cole? I'll watch shit.
And don't even get me started on Booker T with the Shucky Ducky Quack Quack bullshit, ordering DoorDash.
Nah, I still can't get over.
Swing Blade.
Oh shit, I still can't get over it. Like SummerSlam 2022, Michael Cole fucking referenced the Mexicools of all things.
Oh yeah, that was so fucking random. But shout out Mexico, shout out Psychosis and Super Crazy. I hope they're doing good in life.
Yeah, I love Super Crazy.
That was my favorite. We're never winning tag titles tag team.
Whoa. Oh, Sheeta. Oh, and what a win by the Shooting Stars.
Shout out with that blade.
And Akira Sheeta, this is her first victory in any capacity on Pride. And a big one, she gets to do it with Io Sky.
Which is wild, by the way.
Nah, but in the Io Sky, she's needed this win too, especially after losing that opportunity at the Defiant Ladder match, and both women worked together, and what a victory for the Shooting Stars. And now it's a waiting game to see who's going to be next in the Blind Bandit tournament. I'm telling you though, we're coming for him.
Blind Bandit, huh?
And it's gonna be funny.
Yeah. Blind Bandit, though. How'd you come up with that?
Well, I was thinking, right, from the jump, we established that the women's tag titles, they were gonna be on both brands, similar to what they do in the alternate universe. But you figured it would be a great tool, for the women that aren't chasing, the main women's championships on respective brands. Be a great way to showcase some phenomenal women's wrestlers, because we have one of the best women's rosters in all of the lands.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm thinking, okay, he's got those belts over on his brand right now. Our job is to steal it, and no one will ever know. That was our goal. So we were gonna be bandits. But I'm like, okay, well, I gotta have tag teams. So I'm like, hey, Blind Bandits. And it came together like that. One of the best ideas I've ever had. Of course, every idea I have is the best idea. And speaking of great ideas, I think I have a great idea right here. So, okay. MJF has not been on Overdrive programming since the draft. My bad. And of course, he was royally pissed. Now, of course,
as he should.
His only match being in the first 5-star match in OCW history. That triple threat between him, Ciampa, and Rollins to determine number 1 contender on the U.S. side for the Galactic Championship. Well, Max comes into my office last week, obviously not featured on Defiance. He threatens to leave.
Mark.
Like, he comes in, right, this motherfucker, big-ass rolly suitcase. It's one of those that, like, that like you could tilt it like on any side and like spin it around and shit. Like, Mans was ready to hop on a flight and fly out to whatever dimension that you're in. So I gave him more money, but I also gave him an opportunity. So from this moment forward, MJF will be the future host of any and all prideful showcase matches, and he's told me he's got a hell of a lineup, you know, for his first role as the prideful showcase host. And you know what? I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what this handsomely devilish motherfucker has cooking.
Speaking of, I saw the trailer for the Iron Claw. Max is in that, and so is my boy Zac Efron.
Oh, is that the one about the Von Erichs?
It is indeed.
I was talking with a friend recently, and they're just like, you know, man, people are gonna go to this movie because I love Zac Efron, and then he's just gonna die. Like everybody around him is just gonna live. Like, oh god, it was bad. It's bad to laugh about it, but like, yeah, the Von Erichs, unfortunately, you know, a lot of them tragic ends.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's one of the greatest professional wrestling families in the history of professional wrestling, and none of them are kind of mainstreaming now. Like the two current members fulfilling their legacy last time I checked, like were in MLW a couple years ago.
Yeah, but anyways, here's MJF coming out in full costume. You know, it's his show. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. But you know, as the host, I'm surprised. He's in his gear. I figured he'd, you know, be in a suit, or you know, maybe have his gear, but have a, I don't know, jacket or something. I don't know, but you know, maybe MJF looking to just run interference. I mean, maybe he thinks he has that power, or maybe. Nah, that could be. Anyways, and okay. This is an excellent first pick. Here comes Kenny Omega, the former opener and reopener of OCW, and he would like nothing else than a victory after what went down at Defiance. Hell of a first pick by Max. And you know, of course, he could only have that pick because he's on my brand. See, he knew the advantages. If he didn't know the advantages, he wouldn't have asked for more money. You know, I didn't get fleeced in the slightest. But anyway, Kenny Omega, he is someone who definitely feels like he's been fleeced. Became a 2-time internet champion, but then Jon Moxley declared his rematch. Problem was, Sheamus also wanted to declare his rematch, and so they all said, fuck it, triple threat. And of course, Jon Moxley already 1-0 as internet champion in his current reign. But you know, Kenny, maybe using his experience as the opener and reopener, possibly trying to propel himself to the U.S. or, I mean, hell, he's probably got his eyes on Galactic Gold. Do you remember weeks ago, Kenny lost in what was essentially a #1 contenders match? You know, kind of, you know, a match that had championship implications to Seth Rollins, who has become Galactic Champion in his own right. And okay, this is another interesting pick. This would be Drew McIntyre's second match in OCW, of course, being part of one of the first ever trades in this company, coming over to our brand in exchange for Adam Cole. Big Daddy Drew McIntyre is in the OCW theater.
You know, again, Drew wasn't necessarily working out over on the Glory, on the white brand, and so trade happened. Adam Cole is now a proud member of the orange brand, failing to capture the glorious world championship. But I hope for big things for both of the guys post-trade, and I'm glad to see Drew here making the best of all his opportunities so far. You know, inserting himself in a couple of main events, and now this showcase match, thanks to Max, I'm very curious to see where Drew goes from here.
And of course, as you mentioned, that main event, he got a spot, alongside Moose and Seth Rollins against all of Imperium a couple of weeks ago, in the lead up to that first Galactic Championship match that Seth Rollins would win. But in that trios match, that team falling short, I'm pretty sure everybody hit their finishers at least twice.
Yeah.
Let's see who he's got last. And whoa, hold on a fucking second.
This is the guy we haven't seen in a while.
I didn't know he was in the building. He has not returned my messages, but Wes Lee is back at the OCW theater. Let's take you back to one of the first elimination rounds in the House Open. Wes Lee completely left the building. Just completely left. His punishment was being disqualified in his match against Brody King. Brody King would propel himself and go on to the House Open finals. But a week or two before that, Wes Lee and Shelton Benjamin on paper seems like a 5-star caliber match. But something was seemingly wrong with Lee in that match. Something in him seemed to have snapped or just not been working, because Lee stood at the bottom of the ladder as Shelton Benjamin, easily got the victory in one of the worst
match
matches
in
Overdrive history. And now Wes Lee finally back, an interesting pick. And is this it? God damn, Max booked himself. That son of a bitch. I love it. I love it. That's big dick energy right there.
You didn't notice when he came out in gear?
I mean, maybe his enforcer. I don't fucking know. In the old SmackDown games, people were fucking special guest referees. They'd be in their fucking gear. I don't know, but regardless, star-studded, prideful showcase. Kenny Omega, Drew McIntyre, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and Wes Lee.
Being a fan of Max, I'm really curious to see that he booked, credible competition and not 3 locals here.
And Max immediately going after Drew McIntyre, who obviously physically the bigger threat. And I mean, Maxwell did something to Drew, a referee. Did not work for a second. Drew McIntyre, the vintage kick out at 1 and a kip up. Now standing moonsault by Kenny. But what a fast start by Maxwell. And now he's going after Lee. Wes Lee, returning for the first time in weeks and taking him down. There's a lot of shit happening. Everybody fighting everybody right here. Now the referee doesn't really want to know where to go. What a kick by Kenny to the back of the head. And a suplex to MJF, but McIntyre not happy. He took away his prey. You done fucked up, Kenny. A tag maneuver by Lee and Omega. And now Lee. What? Thought he was looking cardiac kick. No. Wheelbarrow Hurricane Rana, and he meets some wood. Max tries to go to the cover. Does not get anything. Elias, my friend, are you there, or have you entered the Shadow Realm?
No, I am here. I'm just in awe of the fact, again, that Max booked a match where he actually had to work.
I mean, it's surprising to me, too. It's a stark contrast to how he works in the alternate universe, but Max lacing it up with everybody so far.
Wes Lee just got planted with that bomb there. Cover 1, not enough.
And that's the richest DDT in the world right there. And, wait a second. Pile driver! Pile driver 98 for Maxwell. And immediately gets broken up. And Lee, and Wheelbarrow whiffs on that one. And Maxwell, oh my God! A pile driver, but no, he's already back up. And Wes Lee, you gotta know that there's nothing but rage on his mind. We're getting a kendo stick battle. And Wes Lee wins the kendo stick battle. That was a duel of fates right there.
Stop it.
No. Anyways, and Max is gonna roll out now. He took a pretty brutal hit right there.
Yo, Drew McIntyre, low-key beginning his ass beat.
Yeah, but he's getting up from all of it, man. The Scottish Warrior is unstoppable. Well, a chop block can stop anything.
Taking out the leg there.
A smart move by Wes Lee, chopping down the big man.
Oh, drop kick to the face. That was gotta hurt.
Oh, wait, Lee's going top rope. Wes Lee's going top rope. Oh, my God.
Oh, missing there.
And I think
Diving
McIntyre.
headbutt by McIntyre.
Oh, yeah, exactly. A little corkscrew action by Wes Lee. Too bad that missed. Well, Lee already back up and looking to take advantage of Kenny. DDT.
Oh, what a DDT there. You know, Max being worked over in the corner there by Drew. Both of them on the outside. Drew grabbing stairs.
Oh, shit. Well, Max
God,
is regretting he booked himself now. Christ.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait a minute.
For sure.
Oh,
Omega
God.
with the kendo stick now.
Several shots to the head. Oh, but a left hook. Another left hook. A left hook by Kenny. A chop by Kenny. A miss. Oh! Clothesline. MJF working on McIntyre outside, but now Wes Lee wants to join in. And now Kenny knows the words. He's going to join in too. And he put him back in the ring.
Oh, yeah, because Kenny Omega's an intelligent professional wrestler. The goal is to pin a man in the middle of the ring.
Maxwell, though, maybe not feeling so intelligent right now. Oh,
Omega
avoids the... Uh-oh.
Oh, one-winged angel. No one kicks out of it.
Wing
Until they do.
angel. But he doesn't go for the cover.
I mean, he probably
No,
saw
now he
Max at the
does.
corner of his eye. Now, and Max breaking it up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That hesitation, though. He saw Max, but I don't think he realized the state Max was in. But then a second later, you see, he goes, oh, wait a minute. Max might be out. And Max going for a cover of his own.
Wes Lee.
You know,
again, running.
and a boot to the face. McIntyre stalking the ring. He's waiting for someone to be fed to him. He doesn't mind letting others do the work, and uh-oh.
Boost to everybody.
Oh, 2.
Yep.
3.
Stealing 10 beats of the Belgian there.
God.
Sheamus can't be happy about that one.
And Max might be okay. Max is not dead. Okay, thank God, because I need some kind of return on that investment. Okay. Anyways, middle of the ring and Lee.
Leslie.
Oh, onto the kendo stick with the Hurricane Rana. Oh, now he's picking up that kendo stick. Oh, back of the head of McIntyre. Now to the midsection. Lee, standing corkscrew moonsault.
Standing corkscrew moonsault.
To the top rope. Lee. Corkscrew. Oh, corkscrew squatton. Cover. 1. 2.
Oh, not enough. Honestly, Drew McIntyre showing absolute grit and heart there.
What an absolute redemption win that would have been for Lee.
Wesley's got to be thinking about what can I do to put this away.
Holy
619.
crap. East Coast to West Coast on that, we'll call it 16-9. A 16-9 by Wes Lee. And now he's looking to take on Omega, and that didn't last long at all.
I don't know why he wouldn't go for a cover here, but, I mean, all right.
Well, he saw that other people. Whoa, what a flip by Max. And Kenny trying to do something. Drew stops it.
Drew.
Max, meanwhile.
Did we...
Oh, wait, Wesley plants Max. Rear naked choke. Now Lee back in the ring. Oh, head scissors!
Oh, poison Rana. Jesus Christ. Absolutely spiking the head of Kenny Omega.
And now top rope.
We'll see another one.
Looking for McIntyre. Another corkscrew swanton. Hits him.
Cover.
Is 2 going to be enough for the get McIntyre? Here comes Kenny. 1.
No, 1.
Oh.
Omega immediately breaking it up. Smart decision here.
That ring awareness, Uranagi. God, Kenny Omega, you can tell how bad he just wants to win this, and he dumps out Max. Oh, beats up Big Boot, and Max is back. Back again. Max is back. Oh, and Wes Lee says, fuck you. Don't tell anybody.
Thank you, Wes. Lee, going for that boot.
Another boot to the head. Oh, but McIntyre's got him. McIntyre's got him. I think he headbutted the back of Lee's head. And now hitting that knee. Drew McIntyre's the only man firmly standing. Oh, no. There is a Papa H/Con in the ring. Oh! Whatever Kenny just did, I think he just kicked Max in the face. And now bonking Kenny on the head with a kendo stick is McIntyre. McIntyre takes down Omega. MJF is like knocked out but standing. Oh wait, he's back! He's back! He's back! MJF's back! Ow! Ah. Oh, McIntyre's pissed.
Pump handle driver.
McIntyre. Like, what is? Did you just see like Drew and Kenny were like in sync for a sec, like same animation?
Yeah, it was weird. Max working the arm there.
And God, like Maxwell's taken like Dolph Ziggler levels of abuse in this match.
Ooh,
but
what a knee there!
Keeps getting back up. Wesley's done the most damage to anybody. Cover.
2. Oh. MJF kicks out. Honestly, Wesley has had 2.99 on 3 separate occasions in this match here, ladies and gentlemen.
You can tell Wesley just something else has snapped in his mind. Wesley wants this. Going absolutely all out. You can tell his past failures, past transgressions getting to him. And thank God he's not doing this on a different brand. Wesley.
Back body drop.
Oh, and another headbutt to the back of the head. And now it's just, whoa, Kenny's got him up. Kenny's got him up. Oh, one-winged angel!
One-winged angel, but MJF immediately breaking up.
Holy crap-a-totally, dude. This has been a match. And that Sledgy still just sitting there.
Middle rope.
Middle rope
moonsault misses, though. Clothesline by McIntyre. He's going to the corner.
And Wesley. Whoa!
Oh! McIntyre going for the pin there.
Turning Pedigree into a power bomb. Wesley still putting in the work, but uh-oh. McIntyre is closing in.
2, 3.
Taking in the Claim War. Ooh, he missed!
Omega with the perfect counter, dragging and extending the leg of McIntyre.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now looking for that.
A second
one-winged angel. McIntyre.
And there's the
He's
cover.
Down.
Oh, no.
Covered by Omega.
Oh, Wesley was too late.
No one kicks out of the one-winged angel, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny Omega once again proving why he is the best bout machine.
What?
Unfortunately, he's over on the lesser brand.
What
a
match! Omega, the veteran instinct, taking advantage when he could. Wesley, with an extra second, could have broken that up. A great win for Omega. 5 stars.
Well deserved.
What a match, but Wesley, and I mean, we knew McIntyre was going to wreck shit, and he did great, but Wesley and MJF have surprised me. The fact that Maxwell even booked himself in that match, knowing what he was going up against, he took a shitload of abuse, but damn if he did not dish it out. But Wesley, a phenomenal return, and it looks like through all of this, through everything that's happened, all the turmoil, Wesley has come back with one thing on his mind, and that is to fight like hell. And he came close. But valiant effort by Lee here tonight. Very happy to have him back in the ring.
No, absolutely. Cardiac Kid proving the previous appearances were a fluke or just, a joke, a dream. And now I think the former North American champion is here to prove that he is the shit. But we've got tag team action coming up. Dear God, why did you book this?
With a 20-minute time limit, alright? I care about our sanity at least a little bit. If I cared completely, we wouldn't be here right now.
8-man tag team action. We've got what, again, in my mind, appears to be the Hardy Family Office 2.0 taking on Ace Empire and the Prideful Tag Team Champions and RK Bro. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Rated RK Bro. Edge is not only not on your brand, he's no longer even in the same company. as those guys. Matt Riddle also got fired.
Yeah.
And Randy Orton's been on the shelf for a while now, so that's just really sad all around.
But in our brand, it's different. And here come the two men that took RK Bro to the absolute limit at Defiance. Match of the night, finishers all around. But in the end, RK Bro remains perfect inside an OCW ring with that victory. And if you're Top Flight, you know you have to get a rematch after how hard they pushed RK Bro. Not only that, as a tag team, back-to-back 5-star matches. 5-star against Ace Empire, 5-star against RK Bro. And maybe tonight another chance to deliver. But you know, this ain't 2-on-2. This is 4v4, baby. And here's what I find interesting. Matthew Hardy has seemingly brought together Top Flight and Robert Roode for this occasion. We saw Hardy going out with Roode during the House Open. We saw him accompanying, Top Flight, for their matches. I believe he was there for the Tornado Tag, as well as the match against Ace Empire. And now all 4 of these guys coming together, and I mean, it's obvious Matt Hardy is 100% the brainchild, of this group coming together, but we still have not heard from Hardy. We don't know what his end game here is with this, but tonight Hardy could put himself in the victory column, aligning himself with some of OCW's hottest competitors.
No, definitely has the opportunity to do so here. Not a bad group at all. Obviously, if I'm Matt, I plan to build the tag team division around Top Flight, maybe get that U.S. title on Bobby Roode and go after the Galactic Championship. Or maybe Matt, in his twilight years, will reverse that and he'll be United States Champion. I, for one, think a Matt Hardy United States Championship run is much needed. Very big fan of the early 2000 SmackDown era where Matt and MVP were feuding back and forth for steady United States Championship and became tag team champions. Good times all around. As the glorious one, who probably low-key just retired this past week, as he's now a WWE producer, makes his way to the ring.
Man, that what a wet fart to go out on.
Yeah.
He deserves better.
Injuries, man.
Which is what we're gonna try to give him. Of course, Robert Roode struggled a little bit in the House Open, but again, he's been ringside for Top Flight's recent matches, and obviously, with Roode, being in this industry as much as he had, obviously, his experience, his mentorship, I'm sure has been rubbing off on Top Flight, and I know Roode more than anything else. He wants a bounce back victory after his performance in the House Open. He did defeat his old tag partner in Dolph Ziggler, which I guess he's still wearing the jacket as a rib. And it's a hell of a funny rib. And of course, Roode, no matter where he goes, he's still a star in everybody's eyes. So of course he gets the grand entrance. He's gonna soak that in, and then, soak it in. There you go. There you go. Sorry, the spotlight's now a little bit brighter. Power bill is very expensive this month, but we appreciate your services. Anyways, let's go down to the next dudes in this match. Of course, Top Flight about to go face to face with the men they took to the limit. Oh, shit.
Go ahead and do the thing.
Well, it's not dead yet.
Go ahead and do the thing.
I don't know. They're set as a fucking tag team. I don't understand why they're fucking not coming out together. We're gonna fast forward through this shit. We have multiversal powers, in case you didn't know. I knew! I tell them week after week to fucking do that, and I don't do that. No one listens to me. Nobody. My powers ain't that otherworldly. But thank God Riddle brought his scooter. He can get down to the ring faster. In fact, he got down to the ring so fast that, oh my God, he zoomed down there, and we're going to get underway. Guys, Point the camera at the ring, guys. Guys, what are we doing? Why are we still on the drone shot? Oh, wait a minute. Ace Empire still has to come in. I forgot. Oh, see, Ace Empire fucking gets it. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, they formed a number of weeks ago for that Tornado tag match. You know, these are two guys who at one point were fighting to try to make it, for a title shot at the Galactic Championship. Ospreay has had some bad luck against Jon Moxley for the Internet Championship. You know, but these two guys randomly being paired together, and they're two of the best wrestlers on the planet, and they immediately saw what they could do. Of course, they in Top Flight, that classic 5-star match a number of weeks ago, and maybe tonight hoping to replicate some of that. And honestly, you know, no matter what comes of the RK Bro Top Flight situation, if you're Ace Empire, you have to be thinking that you're the next man up. And of course, 20 minutes. Whoa! Randy Orton! Holy shit! 1, 2! Wow! That was nuts! Randy Orton did not want to wait RKO on the Dante. That's about as out of nowhere as you can fucking get, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I was not expecting that. Randy Orton, the Viper strikes, and of course he strikes out of nowhere. And then Dante, I mean, Jesus, Dante wisely getting the hell out of there. Oh, but Randy's going after Darius. And Dante trying to come to his aid. Will he get there in time? Oh, no, he won't. Oh, no. Dante can just watch. And now Dante's all alone. Robert Roode taking care of Ospreay. Okay. Now Dante kicking Riddle off. And things have broken down in this match very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. But thankfully, the legal men back in the ring. And Randy tags out the star air guitar Tanahashi. But and now Matt Hardy's in. And I'm guessing Dante tagged out while we weren't paying attention. Matt Hardy, we haven't seen him physically wrestle since he took on Jon Moxley for the Internet Championship. And even then, that was version 1. That's not this version of Matt Hardy. You know what we need? We need, and AEW could do this with a Casino Battle Royale. We need Matt Hardy to do the faces of Foley spot, where he like comes in like 3 different times as different versions of Matt. Like first he can come out like Matt now. I guess that'd be like Big Money Matt. Then like second time, like probably bring back version 1. Have like a modern like web browser aesthetic, and then lastly come out as like the Awoken one, or whichever one he was in AEW. Okay, he went back to Broken. Yeah, he had the red hair, right? Oh, that was the WWE one, yeah. Fucking chair of wheels versus mower of lawns. And whoa! Glorious DDT! Rude looking to steal it! Oh, a kick out! Nobody was coming to Air Guitar's aid. That was absolutely nuts, but Tanahashi's already back up. Holy shit! And sending Rude flying. As we said, Robert Roode, I feel like he wants it the most out of anybody else. He's had title opportunities. The Internet Championship at that Battle Royal at Wrestle Mayhem, and then the House Open. Failed both times. Roode wants to come out looking strong. He probably does want a shot at the U.S. title, or maybe even the Galactic title. But again, it's all about momentum, and this is the best chance to get some. And Orton, and we've yet to see Ospreay or Riddle in this match. And likewise, I believe the only person we haven't seen on the Top Flight side of things is Darius. Darius was taken out early by Randy and taken out again. But man, Randy Orton coming out with that right out with the RKO is fucking crazy. And of course, yeah, this has only been the first 4 minutes of the match, dude. We got 15 minutes, you know, at most. This match, hard hitting as it comes already. Russian and sweep the leg. I don't know what Randy Orton, I don't know where his family's from, you know, but, you know, everyone's got a little bit of Russian in him, I guess. Yeah, he's a man. Oh, I'm thinking like does he have any, like, is his like dad from? No, I mean his dad's probably. Watch it be Canada. And Rude immediately taking out Riddle. Now these two never really crossed paths all that much, though. Imagine if Matt Riddle had gone to Impact when, like, Rude was there or some shit. Though, well, Riddle would have still been in UFC, though. I feel it. So of course, Randy Orton, you know, tapping into his Midwestern Russian roots on that leg sweep. And I don't know what the fuck Rude's doing. And there's a lot of shit happening in the ring, and Rude almost got out of that unscathed, but eats a giant foot from Riddle. And Dante Amelia in there to break that shit up. And again, Will Ospreay now is the only man not to be in this match. What a power bomb by Riddle, though. You know, the Glorious One is a big man. And uh-oh. Possibly thinking bro mission here. Bro mission. Dante breaks that up. Tanahashi not fast enough. That bro mission, of course, you know, was what got RK Bro past the Young Bucks back at the OCW draft. You know, 4.5-star match. Here's the cover by Riddle. 1 and a 2 and a breakup. And it looks like, and somebody, I think Dante, yeah, Dante's taken out. So now the numbers game possibly going to work in the advantage of RK Empire here, but here comes Robert Roode. And wait a minute, here comes Darius Martin. What, tag maneuver? No! Slice bread! Slice bread! Trying to end it! Oh, star, air guitar says, no way, Jose. Now Dante coming in and helping out, and, oh, planning him. Oh, give a little shimmy. Darius feeling himself finally in this match. DDT with Riddle on his knees. And now, of course, you know, the numbers advantage back to even. Oh, wait, well, it's not even now. It's not even now. It's not even fair. Oh, he just got freaking pinballed right there. Spanish Fly. But I kept up. Oh, my God. This is some insane shit. Head scissors. Randy Orton and Ospreay begging for a tag. And Riddle. Oh, he might have had something, but he eats a drop kick. Holy crap. Standing moonsault. Darius feeling himself. This is his first action in the match. Taking advantage of it. And we got 12 more minutes. Now up and, oh, dropping him on the top. And here comes Big Brother Randy. And could Randy be thinking maybe punt kick here? Not lining it up, at least not yet. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Trapping Darius, and, well, thankfully Dante going to the aid of his brother. And Randy trying to do something about it. Not anymore, though. Now you have Ospreay sitting in the closest corner to Randy. Ospreay probably desperately wants in this match. Wrestling is in that man's blood, and speaking of blood, I think Darius might be busted open, but instead, gonna tag in Riddle. But Riddle punch to the gut, but Darius a kick to the leg. And now, choking him on the rope. Oh, springboard dropkick. And Darius still feeling it, but he's going to tag in Dante. course, Dante getting a singles victory over Riddle a couple of weeks ago, which was a tune-up match for their eventual match at Defiance, and now Dante maybe learning a thing or two, takes out one guy. Doesn't have time. He didn't have time to take out the other ones, though. Uh-oh. What's Riddle thinking? And Dante, wheelbarrow DDT. The da-da-ta. The TF da-da-ta. And uh-oh. Here comes Star air guitar. Is he going to be rocking the night away? Picks him up. Ooh. And Riddle finally getting out. Oh, Tanahashi getting pumped. He's feeling it. He feels the music coursing through his veins. Drops the elbow on his neck. Now slowly picking up the young man. On a right hook. Gives it a little spin. And now Star. Oh, is he thinking splash? He's thinking splash. Riddle and Ospreay cleared the way. One. Oh. But Dante's back up. I mean, remember, we have the time limit. I mean, at the most, right? And again, this is only match 4. Of course, Bayley's open challenge up next, and then Prelude, the one final symphony. Still so much action. There's been already so much great shit. And ooh, maybe looking to. Oh Jesus! Look at the facial expressions on Martin. Martin was in agony right there, being stretched. I don't see how that one was funny, but okay. Anyways, Martin kicks to Tanahashi. Tanahashi kicked back, and now a punch, but he whiffs! He whiffs! A whiff and a da-da-ta! Now Dante's carrying a lot of this load himself. TFKO! Middle of the ring! One! Oh, not even a one. Not even one. The stalemate continues, and now looks like 2 members going to pour out the ring. Nothing's going to be done here, though. Wait, hold on. Matt Hardy making some moves. Hardy all twist of fading on the middle rope. Now looking for Ospreay, who hasn't been tagged in once. Trying to knock off Riddle. Twist of fade in between the ropes. Oh, but here comes Ospreay. Ospreay tags in. Slice bread. Cover. 1, and Darius not happy. That move got stolen from him. Oh, but no one's in Ospreay's corner. Oh wait, here comes Orton. So now Orton, a little bit of backup for Ospreay, but no chemistry between the two so far. What's Will thinking? Take to the air, moonsault. Throw up to his partner, who does a moonsault, count of 2. And honestly, that would have been an easy night, easy paycheck for Ospreay. He essentially got a front row seat and a fan spot, but no. Matt Hardy reminding him, you're not a fan. You're a competitor. Well, wait a second. Oh. And despite the storied career of Matt Hardy, that would have been one of the best pinfalls of his career, getting one over someone like Ospreay. And again, that's... And Matt Riddle suplexing Dante against the apron, but Ospreay back up. And now... No! He's going to stay in. Thought about it. Denied it. And now all that Darius has is his mentor, Matt Hardy. Drop kick by Darius, though. And now, a hot tag. A hot tag. Orton. Oh. You had to think that Orton was thinking RKO right there. But I think we are. Yes, we are. Bulldog. Right on the MP cover. One, not even one. 0.75 at best. Oh, facebuster. Uh-oh. What's Randy thinking? Oh, uppercut to the back. No tagging, though. Orton, RKO! Hits a second one. This could be it. No, Dante, the quick breakup. Wow. That's the second RKO in this match for Randy. We're used to seeing Randy and Riddle, do one apiece, but no. Two in this match. And Robert Roode on the apron. Now we haven't seen him in a while. And now he's the only salvation Darius has. Darius going to take advantage, though. Darius going to take advantage. Oh, Tanahashi ain't having that shit. Now Ospreay going to get drop kicked off. One man down. Anything for the numbers game. A possible another RKO attempt by Randy. It's thwarted. Darius. Death Valley Driver. I think. Something like that. It was a move. Sweet. Anyways. That one broken up by Tanahashi. And now the numbers advantage returning for a third RKO. Darius has eaten 3 of those. Dante breaks that up. God damn. Darius eating 3 RKOs. And how he's even still moving. Randy's rightfully pissed, but he's still going to hit the pose. Of course he is. And he's back to being pissed after hitting the pose. Oh, he's going to hit the pose again. I guess Orton, he knows that punt kick is what might truly put Darius away. It's put him away before. Orton trying to carry this burden all by himself. He's far away from a hot tag, and Darius could use that to his advantage if he can break out of this. Oh, Orton, though. Drop kick. Dante's going to take his place, though, it looks like. And now Randy. Uh-oh, Darius is about to be in a bad way. Here comes Riddle. The Randy to Riddle connection. Does Riddle have an RKO in him? Does Riddle have a vintage Orton moment in him? The VOM vintage Orton moment. And right now, I think he's a little too zooted. They just kind of walked in place for a second. And Darius, that gives him time to fight out. Oh, little sling blade. Darius now, drop kick. This is his chance for a tag. This is his chance for a tag. Will he get it? Will he get it? Now he's going to go for the cover instead. Ospreay's going to break that up. Oh, sunset flip. And oh, you're right. I'm not even watching the timer. This match has been so good. Just under 3 minutes. No clear winner, but 3 RKOs. Darius still standing. Slice spread! Here comes Randy, though. Can Orton... Wait. Oh, they almost had it. They almost had it. They threw off Randy's fucking pathfinding abilities. But now everybody's hitting the ring. Slice spread! 1, 2. Oh. Wait, Rude, though. What's he thinking? I don't know what he's thinking. Now he's just kind of standing over Riddle. Now he's going to go back. And does Darius have a third slice bread in him for Riddle? Not right now. He's going to tag in Hardy. Wait a minute. Tag team maneuver. Hardy missile. Did you know that at the Hardy compound they manufacture missiles? Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Matt Hardy. Now, that would be sweet if Matt Hardy just randomly did the G.I. Joe gimmick. Did be G.I. Matt. G.I. Matt. Now Hardy just... Yeah, Hardy's taking out everybody he can. He doesn't have any friends. Okay, now he has Dante. Twist of fate in the middle rope. Knocks out Orton. He just needs to knock out one more. And wait, and Riddle's getting beat up. Riddle's getting beat up. This could be their chance. He has to knock out Hardy. Or has to knock out Ospreay. There he goes. Count of 8. They could win it. Well, what the fuck, you dumbass? You fucking dumbass. How do you make all that money? How the fuck do you fuck Rebby at night when you do shit like that? Alan Hardy's down. Riddle might have just saved the match. He might have just guaranteed a draw right there. Knee to the face. Suplex. And now the numbers advantage back. Either someone makes something happen or this match ends in a draw. Wait! Riddle! Oh, kick to the face. I thought maybe he was thinking RKO. Oh, wait, he's going to look for that bro mission. Going to look for the quick tap. Look for the quick tap. Will Hardy tap? No. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Oh, wow. What we expected to happen, and both teams got to be... What a match, though, just... I mean, Randy Orton setting the tone from day one. Darius Martin coming back. Sliced breads. Matt Hardy doing shit. Almost getting the pin on Ospreay. That match was pure, unadulterated chaos. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. And it's going to be interesting. You know, of course, there's Ryan in the ring, but Bayley said, I need to correct myself. She didn't say it had to be somebody who hadn't challenged. Anyone's on the table, but she said she would prefer somebody who hasn't challenged, and whoa! Okay. Going under the Queen. We've only seen Zelina in action one time in a loss to Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel qualifying for that historic women's three-way dance. But now Zelina Vega, you know, of course, we preach momentum, but we also preach opportunity. Ultimate opportunity for Queen Zelina right here against a woman who is unbeaten in an OCW ring in Bayley. This could be an interesting night. Yeah. Absolutely. It very well could, but Zelina Vega, you know, opportunity of a lifetime, but also probably the hardest match of her career. Look at the swagger that Bayley walks with. Yeah, okay, I got you. Fair enough, but Bayley walking with that swagger, like, you know, she knows that she is absolutely the hottest shit in OCW, at least on the Orange brand right now. Taking her sweet time, walking to the ring. She knows who runs the show, and that's her. Again, taking her time. Okay, I'm mad because I just noticed your volume meter is not moving. I don't know how long that's been a thing. Like, huh. Okay, we will after we finish intros, we'll pause and we'll figure it out. I want to know how long that's been going. If that's been going this entire time, I don't know what the fuck to say. No. Not like on Gloria it was 100% working, but like right now your volume meter is not working, and it probably sounds like I've been talking to myself. No, what sucks is that there's absolutely no way I can restore that audio. I mean, worst comes to worst, it is what it is, but at the very least, we can get it working for these final 2 matches. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, this match will begin in just a moment. They ring the bell, but quick break to figure out this audio issue. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. We apologize about that. Note to self, never plug a PS5 controller in to your PC in the middle of a stream ever again.
No, not necessarily. Just never plug it in during a match that we can't fix it while you're taking a very momentary break in between matches.
Well, we'll be sure to put in the description for future watchers that technical error. We do apologize for that. But, you know, enough about that. Shit happened. Look at Zelina Vega immediately bringing that fight to Bailey.
DDT.
DDT
Or, you know,
to the
just
knees.
keep it plugged up the entire stream.
Yeah, probably. But anyways, neckbreaker by Zelina, and Zelina is trying to take early advantage here. Looked like Bailey was trying to end it quickly by tapping her out, but Zelina, ever the resilient one, and into the corner she goes. And what's Bailey tinking? Oh, she's that leg. That leg's what she's thinking about.
Damn legs.
Oh, now Zelina, and oh god, another kick. This time on the bottom of the leg. Oh, is she thinking Rose Plant? No, Rose Plant would be from the other position. It doesn't matter. Zelina already back up, and these two trading blows left and right in the suplex.
Oh, what?
Cover.
Cover.
Oh, right
Beating
in
the
the
ropes
ropes.
though.
Of course, Bailey, amazing ring awareness. And of course, oh god, of course, you know, the height advantage over Zelina might be coming into play a little bit here, and Bailey now not making any rash decisions. Oh, now that was a pretty rash decision, but it worked out. Referee beginning his count, and I want to check on Zelina. You don't celebrate after getting dumped out the ring, and Bailey's showing exactly why. Zelina's already back up. She eats some chops, though. Oh, and a kick!
No,
Bailey's
Zelina
down.
Fighting.
Wow.
See, this is the type of fire Zelina needs to have if she wants to walk out pridefully in the champion.
And another DDT, Zelina. I mean, that fighting spirit is absolutely within her, using the legal weapon to her advantage. And maybe looking for another DDT, possibly. No, just going to use the barrier again. Though a count-out victory does not necessarily net her a championship.
No, count of 6 right now. Oh, Bailey.
Ooh, and she might have scraped her legs against the barricade there. Now Bailey using the
Throwing her
barricade.
into it. Bailey taking full advantage of the champion's advantage. Oh, Zelina.
And none of them seem looking to get back in the ring, though.
Count of 8 right now.
Somebody please. And Zelina. Oh, Zelina answering the call. Wait a second.
I don't think Bailey will. Bailey will not. Count of 10.
Wow.
I think Zelina kind of forgot herself for a moment. This is not a celebratory moment. Zelina wins the match.
Zelina wins, but she doesn't get the title. Winning by countout. Huh.
Very lackluster match, ladies and gentlemen. Zelina was able to
interesting
prove
finish, though, to say the least.
she could hang, but I don't know.
Well, I mean,
what
listen,
her plan
regardless
here
of how she did it, that's Bailey's first loss in an OCW ring. She gets to hold on to the title belt, but at what cost? Zelina Vega, maybe she should have rolled back out and back in, but you know, I don't know. But at the very least, she can say that she has a victory over the Prideful Women's Champion.
Very Chad Gable Gunther-esque. I don't know if this means Zelina gets another shot immediately or not, but definitely will be keeping an eye on the Prideful Women's Championship division now.
I mean, that's definitely on the cards. You get a victory over the champ, and you don't get the title. You deserve to have another title match. You know, maybe a stipulation will be put in there to where, I don't know, maybe countouts do count. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done that. Anyways.
No, yeah, it definitely has happened.
I mean, because I was wanting to say Randy Orton and Christian, but that was DQ focused. If Randy got DQ'd, he dropped the title. But speaking of,
there's been if you hit your finisher, you lose the title, i.e. Edge and Dolph Ziggler.
Wow.
Yeah, Vicky banned the spear for a little bit.
Damn.
The following contest
But I mean, speaking of dropping titles, Seth Rollins is a man on a mission this week, losing to Gunther, giving back the Galactic Championship, and as we said, next week the main event of Pride, Seth motherfucking Rollins versus Gunther, one final symphony. Winner not only walks out with the championship, loser cannot challenge for the championship until the winner loses the belt again. But obviously this match is going to do a lot for setting the tone for next week. And the last time Seth had help, I mean, they helped him, but not to a victory. And, you know, Gunther hand-selecting Giovanni Vinci this week. We've seen some impressive stuff from Vinci himself, but, I don't know. I really don't know who has the advantage here.
It's very hard to tell for sure. Obviously, Seth is a phenomenal competitor. Same thing. All these guys are, right? But Imperium kind of has the momentum. Moose has kind of been flip-flopping when it comes to wins and losses, obviously. You see, he back down to 2 O's in his name.
No, that's an error. That's an error on the graphic. Now he has 4 O's. But yeah, you are right though. Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, it's. I don't know if there's somebody who's just a clear favorite here. Obviously, Gunther is riding a massive wave of momentum coming off of recapturing the title, but it's a title he had to recapture in the first place. Something I'm sure he didn't want to have to do.
And of course, if you're Moose, though, I'm a little surprised that he's even here to help Rollins because, I mean, yeah, he helped him a few weeks ago, with Drew McIntyre, but you'd have to believe that was just Moose just trying to gain an opportunity. I mean, he wrestled an open challenge that night that he won, against Dragunov. But, Moose, you have to think he was probably next in line to challenge for the Galactic title. At least in his mind he was. But he keeps seeing it flip-flopping between Gunther and Rollins. And, of course, Moose did have words for Gunther, a week before Defiance when he was out there at ringside with Rollins. And Rollins took on Kaiser. Kaiser not here at ringside tonight, but Giovanni Vinci, well, I feel like if you're him, this is kind of do or die. I mean, they've let Gunther down a number of times before, and here Gunther just wants to have the momentum, get a second straight victory over Rollins, but obviously with Moose in the way, it ain't gonna be easy.
No, absolutely not. But then again, Moose is still his own guy, and he definitely wants the Galactic Championship, so who knows how that's going to factor into the match here tonight.
But regardless, this is our main event, and this is the prelude to one final symphony. We will get one last match between Gunther and Seth Rollins, but tonight, it's all about who's got momentum going into it. Of course, Gunther, the pride and joy of the galaxy around his fair waist, wiping their feet before they get in the ring as a sign of respect to all of those who came before them, and now strike the pose. 3, 2, 1.5, 1.25, 1.15, 1.05, 1, and pose. Counted that down perfectly.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, and with all these big, beautiful bastards in the ring, it is time for our main event. Of course, a sold-out OCW theater. OCW Nebula in all arenas tonight, getting their money's worth and more. Of course, we're coming off an amazing 8-man tag that came to a draw. Of course, earlier tonight, that Fatal 4-Way showcase, 5 stars, and now hopefully these guys create some 5-star magic of their own. That would be freaking sweet. And Vinci making quick work of Rollins. Ooh, Rollins gonna prevent the tag though, and that could have been huge. Could have gotten Gunther in while Rollins was down.
No, it's a very real possibility.
And of course, we were talking about Seth Rollins a little bit earlier.
Launching Vinci there.
Seth Rollins, it feels like his whole career, he's kind of been christened, to be kind of a chosen one, in WWE, in the alternate universe. And, I mean, by all means, he's fulfilled that. And, of course, Pride's first ever pick in the draft, you have to think Rollins is thinking he's the chosen one here on Pride. And, of course, he sat at the top, but he wasn't there for very long. And honestly, I mean, if you're Rollins, like, you're thinking, right, that, potentially, like, a loss right here, you start to doubt yourself, start to doubt your status as the chosen one. And meanwhile, Moose trying to show that he's the real chosen one, absolutely ragdolling Vinci right here, and he's going to tag in, and uh-oh, a galactic face-off. A face-off of galactic size proportion, and oh, there goes Gunther. You still with me, dude? Okay,
No, I am for sure. Yeah, no, definitely. No technical difficulties here.
I was just making sure. Didn't want to do it again.
Scoping out the map. No, yeah, absolutely not. Moose.
Oh, Haas fight. Haas fight. Haas fight. Haas fight. Not a lot of Haasing going on quite yet, though.
No, but again,
okay,
once they start trading top, ooh.
There we go.
Clipping Moose's legs on the ropes there.
That was some Haasing.
Again, taunting's not
Oh!
necessarily. Ooh! Zigzag-like maneuver there by Moose.
There's that athleticism that Moose possesses. That's what
Alabama
makes
slam.
him. Oh my God, Alabama Slammer, and woo! God, Gunther sold the shit out of that.
Gut wrench.
But as I was trying to say, it's that athleticism of Moose that makes him such a great big man. He might not be as thick as someone like Gunther or, God forbid, Big E, but Moose, number one, he is tall, but he's also extremely agile, extremely athletic. Honestly, you look at Moose. Moose is kind of like a 5-tool player, but for wrestling. And oh, a Rainmaker, throwing one up to the former Overdrive World Champion cover. Oh. Gunther not going for that breakup. Gunther telling Vinci to figure it out on his own. And Vinci gets the instinct to do so and eats a dropkick from Rollins. Now Vinci, I mean...
Picking him up here. And...
I mean, how do you feel that?
Elbow.
How do you feel about Moose, kind of referencing / maybe stealing? We don't know his intent, but how do you feel about him using, Okada's signature move?
Moose has been ripping off the
that's a strong way of
former
putting it.
world. No, bro, he's been using the Rainmaker since day one.
He appropriated the Rainmaker, all right? He calls it the what's the service where you take like the deer you shot and get it fucking like get them stuffed or whatever?
Taxidermy?
Yeah, it's not the Rainmaker, it's the taxidermizer.
Jesus Christ.
That's another finisher, baby. Let's go. We did it, boys. Every week, Moose comes up with new shit. What a creative mind he is. Proud to have him on this brand, but Vinci just made him eat shit.
I talked to Okada-san about it, and Okada-san spoke to me, and he said often imitate it, never duplicate it. Okada-san once again
I'm sure he said that. I'm sure he put that in writing. I want you to put that on my desk by next week.
I'm about to put shit on your desk.
Don't shit on my. You better not shit on my desk, you son of a bitch. Anyways, Vinci taking it to the big tree that is Moose, and what? Wait a second. Whoa!
Again,
the spinner Rudy power bomb! Holy shit!
Sit out power bomb cover. One.
And the ref was in Rollins' way.
Seth Rollins doesn't understand physics.
No,
clearly.
the ref was in his way. The ref was blocking him. Moose kicking
He's
out on
in
instinct.
a 20 by 20 ring.
And the ref was blocking him.
Stop it.
He was blocking him.
No, stop it.
Oh, you showed me the alternate camera angles. Oh, you can't.
Fucking stop.
The money that could have been used for multiple camera angles had to go towards paying Okada. I hope you're happy.
You're full of shit.
And Cody and Roman. Yes, I am full of shit because I ate food earlier. But that's besides the point. Now we got Haas fight number 2 happening in the ring. Gunther, what a suplex on Moose. Moose back up. And Moose. In the corner goes Gunther. Oh, God. Oh, my God. There's something around there. Oh, my God. Avalanche Spinebuster. God damn it. Vinci does not like fun. I went so hard for that. And Moose is like, yeah, Moose knows how hard I go for these calls. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Anyways, get in there and make me money, damn it. There we go. Anyways, Gunther and Moose now making all kinds of money. Haas Fight 2.0 continues. Some strikes in a Uranagi choke slam. I mean, if you're Moose, like, you gotta be pissed that you're getting beat. This is the matchup that you wanted. This is what you wanted, Moose, and Moose fully acknowledging how much he wants it with that right there. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2. And Moose, that was almost finisher number 6 added to his belt. And now he's gonna take Gunther over to the corner, and I'm sure Rollins would like a word with Gunther. Yes, he would. Oh, tag maneuver, chopping down the tree. Gunther might be in a bad way. Gunther succumbed to the curb stomp before. Kick, a little roundhouse kick action. And scraping his boot on the forehead. And that's got hurt like fucking hell, dude. Real talk.
No, absolutely. None of these moves are just casual.
I mean, there's a reason you don't try this shit at home.
Even though we do it all the time.
I mean, had I been a kid watching wrestling, yes, absolutely. I would have gone through 3 beds. And wrestling would have been banned after the first bed. But, like, I would have found ways. I was a crafty kid. I found ways to sneak watch Family Guy as a kid, all right? There are methods.
Yeah, fair enough.
And Rollins right to the back of the head. And, drop kick and a Phoenix Splash or a curb stomp can end it here for Rollins. Maybe a pedigree if he's feeling extra frisky. And, could this be the Phoenix Splash? No, just a regular frog splash, and he whiffs. He goes rib, but there's no bit. And now Vinci, spinning in circles, hits it. But where's Moose? Oh, but no cover. Here's the cover. And here's Moose.
Moose finally making his way back here. Breaking it up. Not yet, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a little bit more action to go.
I mean, perhaps a moment.
Drop kick.
Perhaps a moment of contemplation on Moose's part. Again, I mean, he has been by Rollins' side, but he has to be angry. He looked very annoyed coming to the ring. He has to be angry he hasn't gotten his opportunity yet, despite working tooth and nail for it. So maybe some contemplation, but ultimately making the save because he would like the victory.
Oh,
what a move by Vinci. Gunther going to guard. Nah, he couldn't guard fast enough. That's a slow-ass guard.
Yeah, Galactic Champion just a little bit too slow there.
I mean, these guys been working. Oh, God. Vinci, no. Vinci. Oh, okay. I mean, I said no, like to ham it up. Like, I wanted you to take the dive. Like, that was going to be the whole bit, but, okay. I forgot that this is a fucking shoot. All of this is a shoot. And Vinci did not want to do that. I wouldn't want to do it either.
Going back and forth as Vinci and Rollins are tangling it up. Very interesting that they're not working the legal man here.
And Moose a running power slam. And Rollins looking to get the advantage over Vinci. Rope stunner. So who's legal? It's Rollins.
I want to say Rollins Gunther, yeah. So Rollins.
Could Rollins get a pinfall over the man he's beaten once before? And Jesus. Maybe another tag maneuver? I'm thinking so. Whoa.
That's not comfortable at all.
Stomp. I wouldn't be surprised if Gunther goes down. Oh no.
Oh, Gunther
Another something
Wise
or other.
decision to break that up there.
Uranagi!
Oh, what a Uranagi.
Oh, Moose barely getting up. Oh, but dodging.
Oh, missing the boot.
And Moose could be one spear away from putting away the Galactic Champion. Oh, wait a minute.
German.
The Taxidermizer! Cover! One. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait a minute. Moose going for his real finisher. The tried and true, patented spear! 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 Cover! Oh, god damn it. Vinci's up.
Your mic has all kinds of spit all on it, and I need you to know that.
No, I'm looking at the pop filter right now. There ain't no spit. It's dry. I'm gonna take a picture of it right now. You can see me. All right, I'm on stream. I got the camera. Okay, they see the camera.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it with
flying
the
shoulder
flash.
tackle.
Okay, it didn't flash. Hold on. I'm trying to make it flash.
Why are you trying to blind the audience?
They ain't gonna see much of it. Oh,
Go
Gunther.
Oh.
There it flashed. I got my proof and a power bomb. Moose can't break it up, but Seth Rollins kicks out. Proving my point and getting a dramatic kick out. This is what you call a main event. Let's go. They're making me so much money. So much money in Vinci. God knows Vinci knows how much money that is. Now Vinci going for Moose. Oh, Vinci is shooting. He's shooting for the money. He's shooting for the win.
Oh,
takes out
dropping Moose.
Oh, but Rollins, though. Has Rollins recovered? Oh, no. A little spine
What
buster.
a spine buster on the outside there.
And Vinci maybe looking for that count-out dub. And Rollins falling, maybe saving himself from hitting the hardest barrier in all professional wrestling. Oh, God, clubbing blows by Vinci. Vinci might not be as good as
by the ref
but
right now.
no. Oh, God.
Oh, sit out powerbomb.
No spin-a-rooney, though.
Count 6.
And back in the ring goes Vinci.
Back in the ring here.
And
This
Vinci.
is the slowest 10 count in the world, by the way.
Vinci trying to take out Moose. Takes him out.
Yeah,
Rollins
he does.
back in, but disadvantage clothesline.
What a clothesline.
And this
Can
could
he capitalize, though?
these could be the closing moments. Oh, wait a minute. MF Rollins looking for a moment of his own.
Rollins.
Oh, delaying
No.
counter.
Vinci.
This could be it. Vinci, the spin, the power, the pin. No pin.
No.
Now
He
pin.
knows Moose is
Dumbass.
up, but...
Oh my God. We were right there, and Gunther maybe trying to come to some kind of assistance. No assistant needed. Wait, a little bit of something or other action going on. And Vinci. What's on Vinci's mind? Oh, what a suplex.
Oh. Gut wrench German there. That's an interesting combination.
Damn, must have been too much beer. And uh-oh, Moose stalking his prey. Moose.
Throwing Vinci there. Stomping him out.
And now Moose. Oh no, Moose. What the fuck, dude? That was gnarly.
Outside the top rope.
Moose, like,
Shoulder
just
tackle.
missling himself. But he must have more damage than Vinci. This
Yeah,
is
that's a big
match.
guy. I don't know if he should be doing that to the outside, honestly.
Oh, and
Hell of an athlete, though.
Can Moose take out Gunther? Can he take him out? He's got limited time. And now all the time in the world. There goes Gunther. This is Moose's chance. And Moose has the numbers advantage now if he can get back in. And Moose trying to come to the aid of his partner. Oh, now Moose going to watch
Vinci
on.
taking out Rollins.
Eye for an eye.
1-on-1 now.
One-on-one on the outside. Both teammates
Throwing it
down.
back into the ring.
Moose wants to take advantage. Moose wants this. Maybe thinking spear. No. Oh, here it comes. Into the taxidermizer. Cover. One, two, three.
Moose and Seth freaking Rollins pick up.
Motherfucking Rollins. The taxidermizer.
And this is where Moose kicks Seth Rollins in the face. Oh, no.
No, not yet. Nah, Moose going to savor in this victory. I mean, hey, as long as he can ride Rollins' coattail, why the hell not?
Whoa, ride his coat? Moose literally just won that match single-handedly.
Well, I mean, that's how you come out of riding the coattails, by winning the match. What a main event, and what a great way to conclude OCW program tonight. Even my cat's going fucking nuts back there. And
what a show!
I was about to say, he's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. The man with no mouth.
I for one know when to be humble, and tonight is a moment to be humble. Congratulations on the best show you put on in 9 weeks.
Ah, man. Once again, Overdrive Pride proving that we are the brand, while Glory is just a brand. What a night for OCW Wrestling, and Seth Rollins, with the help of Moose, setting the tone for one final symphony. Will he reclaim his Galactic title next week? Well, y'all tune in next week then. But before going off for the night, final thoughts on both shows today as a whole, Elias.
Phenomenal shows on both sides. One a little bit better than the other this week, but sometimes that happens. About time, now that brings it 8-3. But
I see it as 50-50. I think we're even.
Yeah, okay. No, but with that being said, great show from you tonight. We both have absolutely phenomenal main events next week. You've got Gunther and Seth Rollins in that rematch. Don't know the stipulation yet, but I'm sure you'll announce it. And on my brand, we've got a rematch from Defiance. It's the glorious Tag Team Championships in the main event. Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio this time joining Damian Priest, taking on the Crude brothers in a Tornado Tag Team Elimination Tables match.
Oh, you're straight up gonna steal that from me? Also, fucking Christian Cage is in the chat. My father's doing great today, actually. The Phillies won, so he's very happy. Elias, how's your father doing today?
My father's great. Been in my life the entire time. He bought me groceries last week after I paid for his haircut. So mutual transactions and shit.
Damn, hell yeah.
Good times. Yeah.
Yeah. So our father situation is good for right now, Christian Cage, but maybe consider coming to OCW. The door's always open, and and God knows there are some kids that just need that fatherly influence in their life on both brands. And
a man that does it though is the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. The guy who's probably going to kick your head off for that TNT Championship in a couple of weeks. I'd be worried about that.
Don't say that. We need him to subscribe.
I mean, he's more than welcome. I mean, he's definitely father of the year regardless.
I mean, 100%. He's going to be fucking fathering Inoki's children too. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, look at what he's doing for Nick Wayne right now. I didn't even know who that kid was 6 months ago.
Oh, man. But jokes aside, another great night of OCW action for everybody in the Nebula who tuned in live. Thank you very, very much. Everybody watching on replay, thank you very much. Comment down below who your favorite match is and who Christian's favorite child is. For Elias Storm, I'm the manager of champions, Stanley Brewer. Thank you for 10 episodes of OCW's 2 flagship shows. And as always, we will see you guys next week. Where's the button? Where's the button? There it is.